Hello there, toy collectors. My name is Kevin, aka Toying Around, and I am very excited to bring you this special review.
If anything, the Kim family, they're archetypes.
Which is sad, but not always a bad thing.
I'm okay. I have one.
Let's,
Do you see all the name?
Let's try them. Let's still try.
What's going on, everyone? Happy Thursday. My name is Kevin, aka Toying Around. You are watching Unboxing Thursdays. If this is your first time tuning in, what I do every week here is I sit down with some friends, open up some action figures, unbox them, if you will, and just have a chat with them about this hobby that we enjoy so much, and hopefully you do as well. And if you do, please consider subscribing to the channel, leave a thumbs up, leave a comment, and thank you for everyone who's watching on the replay. Appreciate you. Last week we had the Enabler stream last week. That was a lot of fun, and there's a lot of more guests coming this way next week. If you are a Star Wars collector, Star Wars fan, I will be on with Jake from Vorlam to Zuckus. And the week after that, we're going to welcome back to the channel Dante from the Infinity Equation, Dark Joker's in. So looking forward to catching up with him. So again, thank you for being here. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with us, and I appreciate you. Mondays, if you're into the Bad Batch, the Boba Squadron is back talking about the Bad Batch Season 2, and we're back to doing that. So without further ado, let's get into the stream. We have some guests tonight. There's some toys that I'm really excited for that I want to open, and the fun part is I can finally get rid of these boxes. I'm doing a major rehaul in the room here, and getting rid of the boxes will make space to put a desk and then get more toys. So that space looks nice. First up, we have a season 2 enabler, a good friend and a very talented dude. Please welcome back Mr. for the 900th time, and I'm not complaining. I'm just saying he's here often and we have fun. Mr. Kyle Wlodyga.
Hey guys, how we doing?
Hey,
Happy New Year. I guess it's
Happy
too
New
late.
Year.
It's too late.
No, we're
According
double
to Blair
digits.
David.
Almost
Yeah.
2 weeks. Too much.
Right. That's right. I know.
It's Happy Chinese New Year, or
Yeah.
whichever one you celebrate.
yeah,
Kyle.
exactly. How we doing?
We're good. We're good.
Awesome.
There's some exciting stuff that I want to open today.
Yeah,
and
I
it
saw that.
worked out perfectly that you're here. And I see we have one more guest tonight, and I see you put on your best shirt, your favorite shirt,
My favorite ghost shirt. Yep.
number one attire, your Sunday best
Mm-hmm.
ghost shirt. I'm sure that wouldn't fly well in the church. We are bringing back, and our friend who, this setup is I'm quite fancied by his setup. Your friend and mine and ours in the chat, Mr. Ryan Ting.
We made it. We made it, guys.
You made it.
Hello,
You made it,
everyone.
Ryan.
Hello, Butter Nation. Kev, Kyle, good to see you, gentlemen.
You too, sir.
Good to see you. I like that. It's like you're addressing when you said hello,
Yeah.
Butter Nation, and the setup.
Yeah.
I think you're just missing a podium. And I don't know. This looks like a United Nations setup. This is awesome.
This is the new Hasbro press room.
Yeah, from my basement. It's still a work in progress, but I came down here and we just got the shelves in a couple days ago. So I was just setting up stuff like mad. So this will do for tonight. It's a different lighting setup than Kevin's new. I don't know. I'm not used to this view. Really
Kevin's
yet.
in the back cave.
Is it too close? Is my face too close?
No, it's good, but it's very late night radio show, call in,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I changed some of the coloring settings, and it looks really red. So I'm like, let's just go colder. What if I put this light here, and we look through it the whole time?
It's
No,
very
I can't hold it.
NPR lighting. I like it.
Well, we have a lot of people in the chat here to see us, which is awesome. But let's introduce ourselves real quick. We missed you last week on the Enablers episode, but Kyle, what have you got? What have you got going on?
Hey guys, I'm Kyle, associate art director at Super 7. I forgot about it. Yeah, I haven't done it in a minute. I forgot my title. Changes around. So I work on Ultimates and some reaction stuff and a lot of the brands that you know and love and sometimes hate. You never know. But very excited to be here. Very excited to hang out with these very talented gentlemen and open up some toys. It's been a minute. I haven't opened up anything since Christmas, and I'm ready.
Got that itch?
That's right.
I had the itch earlier this week. It was weird.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't know if I can make it till Thursday. So I bought some Pokemon packs to kind of, I don't know, get a quick hit. But what are you opening tonight? What do you have?
I have some cool stuff. I got some Marvel Legends in recently that I'm very excited about. This one is gonna hurt to take off the card, but I love Ghost Rider. I'm very excited about this one.
It's gonna hurt Ryan too.
I know. And for one of my top 5 figures of 2022, I got a new Herald of Galactus. And let's see, I got this big boy here. I got all these beautiful cards that I'm gonna make Ryan cry by unboxing them.
Don't you just love coming on the show, Ryan?
You just got to do it like nicely around the blister, not like, rip it
Yeah.
off.
Oh yeah, I'm ready. Then I got this guy, this big guy. He's awesome. Ulick, just a cool troll. And then some not Marvel Legends, but Hasbro. So I figured it was fair game. I got these in this week. The Inquisitor and Ayla, Sekiro.
Ayla?
Yeah, I don't know.
Ayla.
Yeah. So there you go.
Sweet. A lot of good stuff there.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for coming back. Let's see, Ryan, what have you got going on?
Yeah, hey guys. So I am Ryan. I am a toy collector like you all. By night, by day, I work in marketing for Hasbro on Marvel Legends, as I think a lot of you know. So I'm in the compliments department. So if you have any good feedback, you can send it on my way. If not, Dan and Dwight are more than happy to receive other types of feedback.
Is that a new team? I've never heard of that one. The compliments
We're
department?
trying to divide up the roles and responsibilities. So I'll feel the compliments and the happy fans. But no, I've got some cool stuff too. This is the second annual Super 7 Hasbro Toying Around crossover. So I of course have some awesome Super 7 stuff as well. So first up is this best turtle, some might say, a lot might say, correctly. So we have this Raphael here, and I'm going to unbox him because I picked up an extra at New York Comic Con, so I have 2, so I can keep one in on card and unbox one. And then I've got some awesome Ultimates that I think Kyle and the team over at Super 7 have worked on. So we've got the undercover Raphael here.
Yeah.
And what else do I have? I have a extra Krang here as well, which this is, I think, from one of the earlier series. Remind me, Kyle, one of the earlier waves, but I got an extra one because my original is still boxed up somewhere. So
yeah, that's wave 5 from last year.
Okay, so I thought he was earlier, but I lose track. Can't even keep track of my own waves, let alone everyone else's. So I've got those Super 7 things. I got a new Shawn Michaels WWE Elite, this new one.
I feel like you have that every time. I feel like someone's opened that before. Is there a Shawn Michaels every time you're on?
This is a new one.
He gets a lot of figures.
Okay, so I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
No, I've decided to just go all in on Shawn Michaels because there's so many WWE Elites and I can't keep up. So I'll just go for my favorite wrestler ever there. So and then those are the biggest things. Oh, and so I'll see what else I've got. See what else I've got behind me for later in the evening as well.
I'm sure keen-eyed fans are taking a look in your background because I'm like, what's that rogue thing? But it looks like
no teasers. These are all just stuff from the collection.
Yeah,
from the personal collection. That's awesome. Well, thank you for being here. Glad to have you back. I'm gonna catch. Oh, this is no good. That's way too close. There's So I have a new setup. There's an unbox camera up there. So when we open, it's gonna be down here. so I can do card tricks. I can, do all sorts of things. That's why this camera is here. I have some cool stuff to unbox. I'm going to get to that in a quick second, but I want to say what's up to everyone in the chat real quick. I'm going to try to do it as fast as I can because there's a lot of people here. In the meantime, if you could do me a favor, help me out, leave a thumbs up on this video on YouTube, or if you're watching on Twitch, appreciate you tuning in there as well. Last week on the Enabler stream, we had over 100 likes on the YouTube video. So if we can somehow get it as close as there are viewers today, some magic might happen. Who do we have in the chat? Oh my gosh, I'm so behind. But thank you everyone for being here. Thank you for sharing on your Instagram stories and social media. We have Chamba was here first. Jason, Jordan from Canada, channel members Bearded Builds, Dom, Toybox of Doom is here. Dom, Ryan, who you met and totally surprised you with the Nature Valley. That you had no idea what's going on. Sam Rock is here, Kyle Wlodyga, Paul Morales, Matt Logic 44, Winger Lose, the detective himself is here. Thank you for being here. Legendary Poser, Toy Malarkey, Mr. Ryan Clark, Luis Renato Kriegel, David de la Huerta, Bad Force Grumps. What's going on, Grumps? Posting some cool Batman photos yesterday. Go check out Grumps. Repping for the Tuesday crew. We have Jordan from Canada. Just saying hi to everyone in the chat. I love that. See more channel members here. Matt Logic 44. Just everyone's just chatting with you. Loki, Bearded Builds. What's going on? Happy Toys Day. I think it's cool. Like everyone's just saying hi to each other. I think it's great that you all interact in the chat. If you're a channel member, don't forget you have the channel member exclusive emojis to use on YouTube. So you can use that to talk to each other or mock me if I need to build something tonight or another time. Jason Lowe is here. There might be a new MODOK. I keep thinking my camera's still there. But that Ant-Man trailer, we'll talk about a little bit of that later. Let's see. RMD Collective, what's going on? Chris from Mind's Eye, how's it going? And AZ Toy Hunters Guild, Zio Adams, thank you for being here. Legendary Poser, we're sticking until I get my new desk that extends into that corner. Then I can put the camera even further, and you don't need to see my nostrils. Man, Beast Boy is here. Joey B. Yoko says hi, Butter Fam. Good to see you, Yoko. Ryan Dole is here. I think I'm caught up. NYC Figure Fanatic, good to see you. And the guy the music's on. Oh, Nico Hodge just cracked me up right before the stream. He sent me a picture and he said Batman 89 was filmed in like 160 days. So I'm gonna have to share that later. Bean 2099, D-Cirtle is here. Arvin, welcome back to the channel. Customs by Matthew Toys also here. Aiden Skate, Norn Radicals. Oh man, everyone's showing up. Fabster, what's going on, Fabster? Henrock. Everyone go check out Henrock. He's putting out some great toy photography. Marky Mark, Ryan is my fave. Now I know he digs wrestling. Oh, okay. You just won some extra fans, Ryan. Well, he did say he's working in the compliments department, so I think that one was perfect.
Good vibes only.
Dark Joker's in. Dante, yeah, I let everyone know you're going to be here in 2 weeks, Dante, so looking forward to chatting with you again when you come back. Chad Kinsler, good to see you, Chad. Man Mountain 275. Ryan, are you unpacking or packing up? He says.
Unpacking and getting ready for Reboxing Fridays.
I'm glad that it's a thing. Blainer Things is here. What's going on? And Plasty, Tom Canuli, hope you're doing well. Will Schmidt, Obi-Wan, and all right, we're caught up. Plasty, I said Plasty, right? Awesome. All right. I was really excited to do this today, and then, well, first of all, I did my top 5 plus 2 of 2022. but I didn't get to this 2-pack yet.
Hmm.
And I know this Spider-Man is on a lot of people's lists. I put the Amazing Fantasy Spider-Man on my top 5, but I want to see which one's better. I know. Which one do you prefer, Ryan? Do you have a preference?
I think I fell in the Amazing Fantasy 15 camp, but they're both great.
If you had to choose one. No, but I'm excited to open this. And then Spinneret was in that Spider-Verse trailer walking in the background. So, glad I have that too. Then I have the King in Black 2-pack. So I want to get that. And then this package shows up today. Kyle, you had a hand in this, I guess. You created some of these toys.
I might have.
A little bit. I want to thank a big thank you to Super 7 sent over the first wave of Ultimates Power Rangers. Wave 1. It's so close. I can't even hold the box in frame.
That's not even the biggest box.
This is not even the biggest box. This is Goldar, which is the size of my head, minus hair. There's a Yellow Ranger, Green Ranger, a Putty, and the T-Rex Zord, and this Goldar. So I want to ask people in the chat, would you like to see individual reviews of each figure, or one big unboxing, or like villains and then good guys, one in each video? Also, shout outs to Winger Lose, has been a channel member for... Oh wait, message retracted? Where did it go? Did he delete it? Oh no, it's right here. It says Kevin getting all the exfoliate sponsor money. Yeah, you gotta exfoliate. You have to moisturize. You can't just be using the bar soap for your butt on your face as well.
That's right.
If I want to stay looking like I'm 25 or 28, I have to make sure that when I hit 50, it just doesn't all come crumbling down in like one day.
Yeah. And everyone look out for Kevin's Get Ready With Me video coming to the channel next month.
Oh, yeah, we can do that. Let's get those sponsors. But tonight, I'm going to open at least one of the Power Rangers things. And then I'm going to leave the rest for separate videos. But again, 25 might be pushing it. God damn it, Yoko. I'm so
Kyle
glad.
looks 25, because aren't you 25, Kyle?
I am not. That was good. I'll take it.
Him?
The young... No, it's the silver. I cut it down, but it's still gray. So I got a haircut today for this. So.
You did?
I did.
Awesome. Well, we missed you on the Enablers top 5 last week. Oh, we have Sergeant Bananas in the chat.
Oh man,
here comes trouble. But we missed you for the top 5 plus 2. Would you care to I don't know if you had the list ready.
Yeah,
I got it. Have them for today.
I got it on the dome. Yeah.
You pointed here.
Yeah.
Who does that?
Me.
Right front and center.
Yeah. I don't have all of them here, right? But
you can just mention them.
Do you want to go reverse order or
wait? Who goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5?
I don't know. I didn't get to see how you did it last time.
Oh, apparently you do the honorable mentions first. So there's 2 honorable mentions.
Okay.
They're toys that you picked up last year that didn't come out last year or didn't need to be from 2022.
Okay. Then that's pretty easy. Let's see here. Just gonna grab it because it's here. First honorable mention, because it didn't come out in 22. It's the SHF Japanese Spider-Man. Points to Chamba for this guy. He is awesome. Very, very cool. Very happy to have this guy on the shelf. So that's the first one. Then second honorable mention is I believe this guy's name is Scaphoid from Mythic Legions. He's a reissue. He originally came out, I think he was part of the first wave of Mythic Legions in that original Kickstarter, but this is a reissue of him. So this one came out very, very cool. Very excited about this guy. Just a lime green skeleton, and I got to do some toy photography with him for Halloween. So that was a lot of fun to try and mess with that.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Ryan, do you have any honorable mentions? Are those your picks on your phone?
Yeah, I was trying to jot my notes down. I tried to bring as many down here as I could. I guess. Wait, so did Kyle go through his 7?
No, he just did his honorable mentions.
Okay, so my honorable mention number 1. Where is it? It's right here. It's right here. So I picked this up this past year. It's pretty old though, but this is the Play Arts Cammy from Street Fighter. And so we actually just found this in a random comic store in New Hampshire. I went in there, like Janie looked it up we were driving home from a ski trip, and I went in there with our son just to get Pokemon cards. And I just saw this like kind of on a back shelf hidden in the back. And she's one of my favorite Street Fighter characters. And I was like, oh, I feel like I haven't seen this a lot like at the convention. So I looked it up, and the prices on eBay were like over $100, and it was $55. So I was really happy to get it. And so,
nice.
She'll probably stay sealed up for a while in this package here. So she's honorable mentions number 1. And honorable mentions number 2 is from our holiday trip to Taiwan. It's this X-Men Bear Brick 2-pack. So they had a whole bunch of these in Taiwan, and this is a Jubilee and Rogue set because, I'm all about Gambit and Rogue. And at first I came across it and I didn't want it because it's kind of like weird looking, and I still think it's weird looking, the Bear Brick form factor. I can't say I'm like the biggest fan necessarily, and something about just seeing these like female characters on the silhouette like weirded me out. So at first I was like, oh, I'm not going to get it, and then I went back and got it from another place.
Did it awaken something in you? They're like in bear form.
No, but
like,
it went
not like this.
Yeah.
I went from not wanting it because it's weird to wanting it because it's weird. And so now,
yeah,
there you go. Those are my honorable mentions.
Very cool.
Those are great.
I
Did you
just
pick up a lot of cool stuff?
No, not a lot. Aside from that and the knockoff Spider-Man.
Oh, that's right.
Nice.
Those are my 2 pickups. My 2 best pickups.
Awesome. All right, Kyle, you're gonna give us your number 5.
Right. I wanted to point out that Winger Lose called out both of Ryan's picks are waifus. So,
yep.
Very nice.
Mario Cammy waifu. And some provocative bears.
Yeah, my number 5 pick is this guy right here. He's a late edition for me, but this is the Mafex reissue of Spider-Man.
Nice.
I have him with magnets because I put him on my computer here, like that. You can see it a little bit better there. But yeah, he's he's really rad. I got the Black Suit Spider-Man 2 from Mafex, and it was gonna be that one, but I had some issues. I have some issues where like the hands and legs and feet like to pop off, so that knocks him back, and this guy wins for number 5.
Knocked them off to make the top 5.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Ryan Clark says the Simpsons Mr. Plow episode is on right now. One of the best. Also, they're streaming though, so just watch it. Yeah, Chris Mind's Eye's asking. It's magnetized. The feet are magnetized, and the hands too.
Yeah, so he has options. So he comes with a set of magnetized hands and a set of magnetized feet, and you can swap them out. So you don't have to have him magnetized. I like him with the magnets. He's like a cool little desk buddy. The other problem with that Black Suit one is that he also comes with the. I don't know. I'm not trying to talk
desk
shit.
Buddy. Look behind you.
The Black Suit one, the magnets on it aren't as strong, so he can't really support his own weight. So it's kind of pointless. But this one works great.
Unfortunate.
Yeah.
We're gonna alternate. Ryan, do you have your number 5?
Yeah, I have them in no particular order, so I'm going to assign them the order right now. I'll go I kind of really got into these as we were talking about it, Kev, but like the Jazzwares,
Oh, wow.
the Squadron that I unboxed a little while ago. So this is the Millennium Falcon. So I went back, and because for the original trilogy, I went back and recently picked up the Luke's X-wing and Darth Vader's TIE Fighter, and in addition to just being cool vehicles, like in a shrunk down scale, the reason why I really like these is because you get these little figures
that you don't have to open.
Inbox.
And you don't have to open them because you would never know looking at this whether the figures are inside or not. So keep your figures in your blister.
Schrodinger's toy.
Yep. Forever. You get a little bit of both worlds. You get the guilty pleasure of opening, but also like, oh, these figures are still in the box. So happy. So you get a little bit.
I feel like they did this for me because when you buy these, they're just in a box. Like the Falcon was in a box, and the other ones are smaller, so they were just on kind of blisters. But then they put this like inside, and so this is all we know this. This is all extra materials. This is extra everything. But it's a very nice touch, and the names are even printed in like really tiny font here. It's great. It's great.
Nice.
I didn't know you were like into Star Wars like that too. But then, is it because you enabled a bunch of people with that Millennium Falcon a few episodes ago and you got a bunch of points that you're like, well, it's disrespectful if I don't put it on my top 5? Because, that's cool. And then now you have a whole bunch.
That was the extra incentive. But no, I'm not the biggest Star Wars knowledgeable fan or collector. But for some reason, this just struck a chord with me. And I felt like a kid I opened it. I think I opened it on before a stream or something, and I had just put our son to bed, and I like went down to the kitchen and I was putting batteries in it or taking it out and then testing it, and then he could like hear me he's like, what's that sound? It's like, oh, nothing. Sorry, go back to sleep.
That's awesome. He's like upstairs. What are you doing, Dad? Not playing with toys without you.
The brand new ship that I just opened.
Grump says Kyle has shown 2 non-Hasbro Spider-Man. He's declared war. Look, he got all dressed up. I feel like it's building up to something. Marky Mark K. Fabe says, best Simpsons episode is You Only Move Twice. Amazing episode with Hank Scorpio and the sugar in his pockets for no reason. But I think the best 2 minutes continuous of Simpsons like gags is when Homer had the 6-foot hoagie and the various stages he goes through. Go Google that one. That's one of my favorites. RMD says he needs the Sabine TIE Fighter. I need that one too. And so does Yoko. So if anyone sees the Sabine TIE Fighter, I don't know why I'm miming it because it's a TIE Fighter. It's like this, I guess. And my head in the middle will be the cockpit. And it's just repainted with Sabine's graffiti on it. But it's a chase. If you find extras, let Yoko know or let me know. Much appreciated. Ryan looks like it's living in Kevin's basement. Adam Plasty, I don't know what's going on here. He's sitting down there purring his toys. I don't know. Okay, number 4 from Kyle.
For me, number 4 is it's appropriately a 4-pack. I only have one of them here, but Secret of the Ooze Turtles by NECA. This is Raph. I picked him out because I know that I'm surrounded by Raph fans, and Raph is my number 2. So very cool. Really, really impressed with these. You can do a lot of awesome poses. It comes with so many accessories, and I also got the accessory pack too. But I think I like these even more than the first ones. Just
really,
the colors are brighter, and it feels more turtly, I guess, for lack of a better term. So yeah, Secret of the Ooze 4-pack from NECA. Congrats to those guys on a great product.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen a lot of people get it, and I'm slightly FOMOing, but I can't fit another turtle set in here. It's gonna be rough. But good choice. We can talk a little bit more turtles later on. It feels more turtley. They do. Ryan, what's your fourth?
Next, well, we don't want this stream to get a little too wrath. I feel like it's already heading in that direction. But
let's give him a slow clap, everyone.
So again, my arbitrary, I just came up with 5 things that I thought were cool that I could remember, because I honestly don't remember anything over a couple of weeks ago. But my number 5 is going to be this Jurassic Park. What is this? The Hammond collection, right? Yeah. So it's a new 3 3/4 scale. It's
Ooh, Dilophosaurus.
my favorite dinosaur, the Dilophosaurus. I feel like in previous lines, the past couple of years, the Dilophosaurus has been kind of hard to come by. So I don't know if it changed for this latest release, but we were in, I was in New York for prepping for New York Comic Con this year, and I had to go. I was like staying with my mother-in-law for a night before we headed into the city, and I needed to get batteries because I forgot to bring batteries for our HasLab that we were showing. So we went to a Target just in Queens and went through the toy aisle, and they had 2 of these, just like for me, waiting there for me. So I got both of them. You know, it was very stressful time getting ready for New York Comic Con. It was a crazy weekend. And so it was just nice for a few seconds to be like, oh, you know, my favorite dino is waiting for me. So I unboxed one, and I still have one in the pack here. Nice.
I feel like if you keep collecting with, you know, one to open, one to rock, one to stock, you might need more shelves. And I've seen how many shelves you already have.
Not enough. Yeah.
But yeah, New York Comic Con, that was funny because I remember you sent me a picture of that. What's the deal with that pizza crust you just happened to find on the ground?
Yeah.
You sent me a photo of it.
Yeah, it's a crime when you see that happening. And but I don't know. I thought it made me think of you.
Maybe those New York pizza rats will come grab it. So they'll be good. Hey,
Kevin chucked it as hard as he could, and it landed in New York.
Yep. I got on top of the CN Tower and just chucked it southwards.
Yeah.
I guess. What's up, Jason? You're just looking at some NECA Secret of the Ooze turtles. All right, number 3.
All right. Number 3. What was that?
If anyone's wondering what my top 5 plus 2 is, don't call it a plus 7. Watch last week's episode with the enablers. We all went through our lists, but I just wanted to catch up with the fellas here.
My number 3 is from a company that I have a love and hate relationship with right now, and it is the Mezco Death Dealer. It is deep in my display. I don't feel like digging it out, but the Mezco Death Dealer is my number 3. Really enjoy Frank Frazetta's art. Above these shelves, I have some Frazetta prints of Conan and Conan. So it's really cool. It's very fun to like see like that Frazetta design brought to life, and the light up eyes and the extra stuff it comes with is really great, and the real chainmail. It's a very elevated design, but man, they're dropping the ball otherwise, which is unfortunate, but I get it. I understand, delays and how some of that stuff works. So I can't really complain too much, but Mezco Death Dealer, number 3.
Very nice. Yes, Yoko, the CN Tower. Is the CN Tower one of the wonders of the world? I wonder. We have Mackerson in the chat. Says, hi, Kevin, Ryan, and Kyle. Gengar Wave. Awesome. Mackerson, good to see you. Did somebody say Mezco? Fabster, for you, happy 112th
times.
Day. Happy 112th day, my friend.
Yeah, you have to say Mezco 3 times for Fabster to make that joke.
Did I say top 7? I hope not. Oh, there you go. Mind's Eye says, why love hate. Ryan, what are we on? 3?
Yep.
3. I mean, I've talked about it a little, but I'm gonna go with that the Ultimates Survivor Series Shawn Michaels there. It was my first WWE Ultimates figure ever. But he's my favorite from growing up, and I really love the pants on this figure. He's got the vest, he's got the pants, you can do the pose, he's got the hat. And so a lot of times it's hard to make hats right that fit over sculpted hair. Like usually the best way to do it is to not have real full hair, but they found a way to do that. So that's really fun. And I love hitting the pose, the Heartbreak Kid up there.
There we go. Jordan from Canada knows. Jurassic Jesse, how are you, Jesse? Says the Death Dealer is dope. I love that alliteration. I didn't get it. I got the second Conan, but I think it's coming soon. I think we'll see. Tommy K's here. How's it going, Tommy? Mind's Eye says I've lived in Toronto for 22 years, never been to CN Tower, and that makes sense. It's like a tourist attraction. Like when Kawhi Leonard was here and we won the championship, and everyone was like, "Is he staying in Toronto? Is he leaving? Is he going somewhere else?" And then he was doing really touristy stuff, like going to Niagara Falls and doing things like that. And everyone were like, "Okay, he's leaving." Otherwise, if he was staying, like he wouldn't care. Number 2, Kyle.
Yeah. Number 2 is also in a spot that's displayed, and if I pick him up, he's gonna knock everything down because he's ginormous. My number 2 pick for this year is the HasLab Galactus from our friends over at Hasbro. He's an absolute feat of logistics and engineering and production and marketing, and it's incredible that we live in this timeline where we can get a figure that it's roughly what 7,000 inches tall, something like that, Ryan, give or take. It lights up, and you know there's sensors in the lights that make them coordinate, like, and all of his fingers are articulated, and they took you guys took fan input to heart on like some of the joints with like the knees and stuff. It's incredible. It's a really, really amazing piece of just toy product and engineering, and very, very excited to have it in my collection and put it on my top 5 for this year.
That's Congrats. Number 2.
He's a great lunch date too. Put that in the marketing.
I will say he saved me a lot of time by helping me get in the carpool lane as well.
I took him to lunch with Jason. We went to the deli. And we got a lot of looks. I got a lot of looks. Legendary Poser says, you know that Ryan is in the toy industry when he loves toy pants and hats.
I like dressing up the dollies. What can I say?
They're dolls. They're dolls. Bagalactus. Yeah. Hashtag Bagalactus.
Mm-hmm.
Ryan, you're second. You're runner-up.
Number 2, again, this was just kind of a random pick. I do think, though, I've been eyeing this Undercover Raphael. He might have made the list, because it's got a trading card in it, too, but I haven't opened it yet.
There's a trading card?
There's a trading card. Yeah.
There's a trading card. Number 2 is just because, again, this is kind of recency bias, because I got it in a couple of weeks ago, a couple of months ago. This Mini-Mates Ninja Turtle set. I just kind of have always appreciated Mini-Mates. Like I got some of the Marvel ones in the early 2000s, and I've always loved how they do accessories and kind of that stuff. But what's awesome about this set is, in addition to tons of accessories, you got all the turtles. Just the packaging just put it way over the top for me. So
I'm a
big VHS fan, as we know. So it's got the VHS kind of look there. But then this, when I bought it on Amazon, what Amazon does is the primary image is always like the out of pack shot, because they want consumers just to see what is actually in the box. Like that's kind of the standard. So the first image was just the out of pack of all the turtles, the little Mini-Mates turtles. It's like, okay, so it looked great, added it to cart. It came a couple of weeks later. I didn't think about it, but when it came and then I saw the package, obviously this takes you back to the VHS, because they faithfully recreated that VHS with the product. So then, of course, that spurred me to go on eBay and go get the Shredder is Splintered on VHS, so I could have the two of them side by side.
It's the same size box?
Almost.
Yes, same size box. It's a little deeper as we kind of do, but the aspect ratio
that's cool.
Is faithful. So this is pretty awesome. Great job. Anytime the packaging is this nostalgic, then you always get me.
Is it this? Like when I hand my mom the phone, like her finger touches everything.
Yeah.
Is it this set?
I think so. I think it's still available. I was just looking it up the other day.
Because you're right. This one doesn't have the box picks either. It's 50 Canadian dollars. I don't know. We'll see. do you? I really like mini mates too. So I'm doing like a reset in this room, and there's a lot of stuff I want to get rid of. And there's a lot of mini mates that I have. Like I have MCU ones, I have comic Marvel ones, I have Ninja Turtles. And I'm like, I should sell these. I don't play with them. But then I'm looking through each one to take photos to sell, and I'm like, these are so much fun. And they're so small. Like they just sit in a case. So I think I'm just gonna keep them and let them collect dust for a few more years. Michael Miller, what's going on? It says Super 7 to Hasbro on a stream. This is the best timeline. This is a lot of fun. Ryan, the beginning, I'm going to get a soundbite of you in the beginning. Hasbro Super 7 toying around annual stream. I'm going to make that make a theme song out of it.
It's annual, even though we missed a year.
We tried. This is the makeup one.
This is 22.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, someone had to go get COVID like a few days before.
Yeah,
so
who would do that?
Very, very inconsiderate. But
like one COVID, please. So top 2022 toy, Kyle Wlodyga.
Yeah, I will say that Galactus almost clinched it, but feel like I chose this one because it feels like it breaks barriers of like what it typically is. It's a 1/6 figure, but the way that it moves, the way that the soft goods are done, it feels like it moves like a 1/12 figure. So my number one figure is a doll. It is the Hot Toys Miles Morales from Into the Spider-Verse. This guy is really, really great. He's got these amazing soft goods. The suit is a really nice material. You know, I feel like a lot of Spider-Man suits, especially in Hot Toys, like they're kind of like a very stiff, almost like pleathery, leathery material, and you can't really get to do those like poses that you want it to be doing. But then like this guy, like look at that, you can do anything a Spider-Man can with this guy. I like this guy so much that I bought him more accurate shoes. Similar note to Ryan that, you know, I also am all about those details, and I got to dress up my dollies and give him the actual Jordans for this guy. So number one, Hot Toys Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse Miles Morales.
For the chat, I think it's safe to say if you can swap cloth clothes, it's a doll. I think that's where I if it's just a figure that moves, it's an action figure.
Yeah.
If there's soft goods, it's a doll. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
No, it's interesting you bring that up because Megan had also said that. She was like, "You're those Hot Toys, they're dolls, right?" And I was like, "I guess." She's like, "They have doll clothes." I was like, "Okay, all right." She was like very like
they're not dolls.
Yeah.
And then I buy a pack of like they come
I
in a little
bought
plastic
shoes
bag.
from Etsy. Yeah, exactly.
Where'd you buy it from? A doll shop, doll maker store.
Yeah. None of your business.
Oh, did you see there's a Power Rangers mini mate set too? I think
I did see
MMPR
that.
set.
I think there's a VHS of it. It's like in that VHS packaging too. There's 2 packs.
Man,
I think.
all this VHS stuff it's killing me. Like who would have thought VHS is gone, but putting things in fake VHS boxes is going to revive it and bring it back.
Yeah, no one cares about the tapes. I want someone to put it in that like big white like air cushioned box that the VHSs used to come in. Do you remember what I'm talking
The
about?
Disney ones?
Yeah, that style. Yeah.
The clamshell?
Yeah. Like
That
they
would
were
be cool.
irresponsibly filled with plastic. There's probably millions of those in a landfill somewhere. But
Those are
more
worth
of
money,
those.
man. They're not in the landfill. Those Disney VHSs, I think they're worth a lot of money.
Yeah, maybe.
All right, Ryan, the last one, your favorite of 2022.
I forget the rules. Did they have to come out in 22, or did you just get them in 22?
They have to come out in 22. If you got them in 22, but they're from a different year, that's an honorable mention, which you've already burned both of them.
I had this whole
Pivot.
I had this whole setup.
Just do it. Just do it.
Just do it.
Yeah.
What are we gonna do? Like, kick you off the stream? No. Just say,
Technically,
what's your
ours.
favorite?
Yeah, we already missed that show. Technically, ours don't even count. So
All right. So for the rules, I'll say starting lineup. The NBA ones right by me. They came out this year. I'm a big basketball fan. We could talk Kawhi and Jason Tatum kind of all day. And so I was really excited for those to come out, and I have them all. Looking forward to Wave 2. I got a campaign to get Jaylen Brown in there because he is killing it for the Celtics. Hopefully he's not too injured. But anyway, so my number one did not come out this year. They came out 20 years ago. And they are the first edition Marvel Legends. So because we did this whole thing at San Diego Comic-Con, it was big on my list to have a display showing the original Toy Biz series with the upcoming Hasbro ones. I had to go out, and I didn't actually have any of these for the year. So I had to go out and get them all. So Iron Man, Hulk, Cap, and Toad. And I got them all. Series 1. English only. Some were double translated, and some had like comic books with the silver trim. So they're just different editions. So I wanted them all matching. And so so I had them all, and I very carefully packed these and sent them with all of our Hasbro product to the show, and took very good care of them, and then packed them all up again and sent them back to the office, and then brought them back home. But it was a fun little project going on eBay and trying to pick them up, and it gave me a reason to. So for sentimental reasons, of course. These are my number one.
Those are cool, man. I still had the Toad mint on card, and I sold it. I rolled the dice. I'm like, Hasbro has to be doing a new one at some point because he's got the Toad glued to his hand.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's there's no need to open that. So I sold it, and got a decent sale on it. Oh, that's right. I sold some toys today. I got to put it on my spreadsheet. And I'm just glad we got a new updated one. So now I just need the new blob with extra hands, with 2 sets of hands.
I'm excited for that one.
That's a great list, gentlemen. Thank you for humoring me and making a list a week after the top 5 plus 2 list. Mr. Ryan Clark, I have the Mini Mates zombies. They're so much fun, and like you can still swap out those parts too. It's pretty cool. Mind's Eye, not a toy, but the limited run games collector's edition of Shredder's Revenge also comes in a VHS type packaging. Would go great with those. Ryan, you have that, don't you?
I don't. I didn't get the limited edition one. I just got the standard Switch one, so we could play. Although we've only played it actually one time because he's more into Pokemon now these days, our son. But what I loved about the Shredder's Revenge game, even in the standard Switch case, is a certificate for a Pizza Hut personal pan pizza. That I loved more than the game, just because that took us back as kids, when you were in Little League, and then you would get that or something. Like I remember that's what we did. And,
$60 game. You're like, ooh. Pizza certificate.
I loved it.
Yeah.
I loved it. I want to get it framed.
Have you did you unlock Casey yet? Then you haven't even beaten it?
Not unless you unlock him after the first level and a half, then no. But
you do not.
You do not. But we will work on it.
Yep.
That's awesome. Billy Phillips says, Ryan, what's the strength power level on that undercover RAF card? So how did you know there was a card in it, Ryan? Like, is it in the product description or you opened it already?
No, it was, I think it's in like the ecom shots, but when it first, correct me, Kyle, but like I feel like when it first went up for pre-order a long time ago, because it's an exclusive, I think, right? It was just kind of the nice diorama shots, and so I didn't even know about it until relatively recently, and then that's why I ended up picking it up. But so no power ratings on the back, because wraps would just be like maximums for everything. Right?
Yeah,
like
10 out of 10
across the board.
All 10s. Wouldn't be fair.
So it's just some fun. It's just some fun bio. I looked it up the other day too, so it's just some nice.
I feel like I might have shown you that in a message, like, "Hey, look at this," and just to see what you would say. But I don't remember. But
that's the EBTS.
Yeah, it was a big bad exclusive, and I don't think we talked about it. But the vintage toy that it's based off of came with one, which is why it comes with one too.
Okay, that's cool.
Most people don't know that though, because that vintage toy is now very, very expensive. If you can find it on card, all of those undercover turtles are pretty pricey now. They're not like scratch pricey, but they're up there. I think last I saw one at Frank and Sons was like $2,000. So
So all three of us are turtle fans here.
mm-hmm.
Did you get the Mezco 4-pack that came out or that was announced last week or 2 weeks ago? Ryan, I don't know if you saw it. It's like all 4 turtles, a whole bunch of accessories, soft goods, which makes them turtle dolls. But like I think 3 faces for each turtle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sorry, going quickly back to that as Kyle was talking, it like jogged my memory. So yes, Kyle showed me that they're at a card. I think I bought it and I showed Kyle like a screen grab of like, oh, look what I just bought, whatever. And then he's like, check this out. And I was like, what? It comes with the card? So yes, that was totally Kyle pointing that out. And then I went and then looked it up afterwards, additionally, and saw that. But so thank you, Kyle. That made it all the better. The Mezco set, no, I haven't gotten it yet, but I probably will. I mean, I kind of have to. It's the rule of 4. They very cleverly played the rule of 4 on me. So yeah, you got to do it.
Well, any turtle thing is a rule of 4, isn't it? Or is it just being able to get it all in one?
It's when they're all together at the same time. Then it's
and do you look forward to displaying them out of the box or?
Not from the get-go. We'll see where it takes us.
Yeah.
I think I was telling Kyle like I'm probably gonna have to get a second party wagon because I only got one and I wasn't planning on opening it, but I'm just getting more and more excited as I start opening more ultimates to go along with it. Probably have to do that.
I feel like something like that you can get away with just keeping the box and maybe put some bricks in it and it'll feel like the same amount of weight. But
he'll know.
I'll know.
But he'll know, and I'll know. So
every time Ryan does a stream, Kyle's gonna lean over to whoever's in the room with him. You see that guy's box back there?
Empty.
It's a fake.
Yeah,
it's a fake mint on card.
Oh, we lost Kevin.
What happened?
You tell us.
I never understood that on eBay. For a lot of things, it's like box only, and I'm like, who's just buying the box? And it's like, oh, okay. If you want to like display.
This is where I'd put my party wagon if I had one. Yeah, I get a lot of that stuff, which is weird to me, especially like window boxes. There you go, where it's like you can see that there's no figure in there. Why do you want the box?
Hey, what's up, Dario? Good to see you again.
Yo.
Baby Dolan. Billy Phillips is big fan of the VHS packaging. All right, let's open some toys. Pizza not valid.
Yeah.
The Pizza Hut. I thought they had like Domino's promotions back in the day with Ninja Turtle stuff, wasn't it? Or was it both?
I think maybe both did because there's definitely some vintage Pizza Hut like Happy Meal style packaging stuff that I have referenced recently. So I know at least Pizza Hut is in there. I think Domino's too.
Nice. Ryan, I think we talked before, like, because we're both card collectors and card fans, it's like the limitations, I guess, of getting trading cards into Marvel Legends. Kyle, was that one easy to get because it's like an exclusive to do, or you guys created your own trading card kind of deal? Or can you talk about that?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a little bit easier because it is an exclusive, and it specifically ties to that vintage figure. Like there's that point of reference. Whereas if you just threw in cards willy nilly without a thing, it's that story is harder to explain, especially at least for us on a brand like Turtles, and that Ultimates line is so nostalgia focused. But ultimately, like putting cards in there is not really that difficult. It's just more of a cost factor. It's another thing to worry about and pay for and make sure it gets part of the process. It's almost like a accessory because not here at Super 7, but I've worked on previous brands that had trading cards included, and it's just another thing to put into that profit and loss spreadsheet and see what your margins are and stuff.
Damn, that's a good segue, Kyle. Speaking of spreadsheets, Ryan, do you track your purchases, or do you feel a need to?
No, I don't, because I feel like that would just be depressing when I looked at it all. So, I sent you that clip of Gary Goldman, one of my favorite comics, who does this bit on he bought Shawshank Redemption on his on demand, and even though he had the DVD because he didn't want to get out of bed, and then he's like, "Oh, my brother says it adds up, everything adds up," and he's like, "It only adds up if you add it up." So that's what I live by.
Yeah, that's a good way to think. I also don't usually track my stuff, which is probably a mistake. But
Chris says he's going to start carrying Super 7 in his store this year. That's awesome.
Nice, very good,
very good. Like the vinyl stuff. That'd be cool. All right, let's open up some stuff. Here's the ZV-1 is now top mounted and is up there. The only downside with using StreamYard is that I can't rotate that image so that it's right side up for you, the viewer. I guess I could do this. That also works. But it's just the focus, the snappy focus that I was excited to let me get my bubble tea out of the way. Excited to use. All right, let's do this. Looks like I'm about to do a gaming stream. I got a new chair.
Yeah.
And it's a little blue for some reason in the room, but I'm getting a new desk. Last week I ordered a desk and it showed up without the hardware. So I have a pile of desktops. Just like wood and pieces of metal, like a metal frame, and I don't know. It's so annoying. It's so annoying. I can rotate. No, the camera's sitting on a pole, so you can't do that. I'm really good at signing everything. Ryan might enable me on getting that RAF. We'll see. We'll see if he can do it. Hold on. He looks like he's really struggling with that box.
He's not.
Hey, so I had a thought. I wanted to ask Kyle a question. So on Ultimates like this RAF has 8 alternate hands, so he has 10 hands, which is crazy.
Sure.
But when you do that many, are there different names for the different hands? Because if you're missing something for a photo shoot or something, it's like for us, it's easy on Legends where it's like get the fists or the open hands and that's it.
Sure. Yeah.
But there's so many variations here.
We don't do anything smart like hands A, B, C, D, E, F. It's always very descriptive. It's like expressive hands, martial arts hands, thinking about life choices hands. It's very I'll design it, and then I have to, for the concept submissions and stuff for a licensor, which you might be familiar with, you have to list out everything that it comes with, and it's sword, blaster, blah blah blah, hands, fists, expressive, gripping, vertical, gripping, horizontal, that stuff. It's very, very descriptive. So typically what will happen is you have they just print out the solicitation sheet that we do that most people see, and you just kind of checklist that you have all the parts there when you're working on it.
But is there an accepted lingo amongst your team where it's expressive always means this style of expressive? Or
I think this comment from Yoko, which says, "Why would we be consistent when we can make it difficult every time?"
Yeah,
Yoko's allow me to field that question.
Yeah, that's very correct. It's typically pretty standard stuff. We don't do we try to make it consistent where it's if it has the gripping hands, you specify if it has the vertical hinge for weapons or the horizontal for beers or something. But that's kind of the only I'm trying to think designation type stuff other than gripping, fists, open, chop, that kind of stuff. It's usually like descriptive, and I guess I write it as if it's obvious to me, and then hearing Yoko's comment, it's probably not obvious to everyone else. So
You're like, it's obvious, guys. This hand and this is
So-
expressive. This is thinking.
Yeah. So maybe we need to work on that in 2023. Thanks, Ryan.
We did last year, we did this stream where we showed off a bunch of the Spider-Man anniversary items, and so it was Dwight and I just like spitballing.
I remember
And,
that one.
one of my favorite clips is like Dwight's like, "Look at all these hands," and I like threw them on the table, and he's like, "We've got fists, we've got web crawling, we've got punching hands." I'm like, "Those are the same as fists." Like, he's like, "Yeah," and then so we were figuring it out on the fly.
Yeah.
I remember that one. The punchy hands. We have the world famous Dan Yoon in the chat says, "Peace to the Butter Nation." What's up, Dan? Happy New Year, my friend. He says, "Kyle, how are you going to make the big G number 2? Come on, bro."
Sorry, man.
And then follows up with, "What's up, boss?"
Dan's always in the chats, you guys. So streamers beware.
He's the watcher.
Dan is there.
He is. Oh, I forgot about Dan being the watcher. It's
Dan
been a
is
while.
the watcher.
It's been since What If, right?
That's right.
That joke has been going around. But shouts to Dan, who's always making it entertaining to follow on Twitter with Marvel Legends updates. Thanks for being here, Dan.
Yeah. Speaking of
We're
punching,
gonna-
look at this cool guy.
Punchy hands.
Punch hands. And punch hands and fist hands. Crazy.
My Spidey is great. The paint, all the lines are nice and clean. The blue is nice. It's got toe articulate. Oh man. Do I need to get my Spider-Man? The Amazing Fantasy?
Kyle, is this is a fully functional belt on this guy?
Uh-huh.
I like struggle dressing myself for these. I'm gonna really have a tough time working this
see.
for rap. I'll just leave it on for now. How about that?
I got mine here. There we go. Yeah, the belt works. You can blame. I would say blame CJ, but I'm not sure if he did this one or not. But we based it off of his belt styles. I use it like this, where it like holds the sai on the outside. Just because if you put it inside the belt, it can kind of like look like he's like, shoplifting or whatever. So,
What?
because he's got the holsters on the belt on the inside as well. So if you start loading him up with stuff, it looks like he's trying to, steal movie candy before he goes to the theater.
Oh, we have a super chat from Mind's Eye. Thank you so much. Was there supposed to be a message or a sticker? It didn't show. It doesn't show on YouTube, but
Thank you. Far too kind.
thank you so much for tuning in and supporting the channel. Blaine says, naming parts, we do the same thing. The classic. He dropped his cigarette because of arthritis hands.
Yes. Thank you, Blade. I'm not alone.
So that's like this.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't. Smoke.
The like classic like evil villain hand.
Oh, like not force choke like
No,
this.
I think for I can't remember which one it was. I think it was King Diamond or Papa Emeritus, one of the metal ones.
Good night.
I called it the holding invisible oranges hand, and no one cared. I think they changed it before the solicitation.
Oh my
but
god.
you have to entertain yourself somehow. But I'm for sure going to use that like arthritis hand description for sure.
Carpal tunnel hand.
That's right. It's going to be a nod to Blaine that no one's going to know.
All right. Some people like the smaller Spidey. Some people like, let's say, Henrock says Spider-Man is too big. The feet are a great swap. Yeah, I've seen some people do that. I don't know. This is like the grown-up Peter, but this is also a grown-up Peter. I got to get used to holding it here. Here you go. My offerings. But I really like this one. The Amazing Fantasy. I had it on my desk for many weeks, just posing it around. It was just it got into some great poses, some great Spidey like contorted poses. So I'm gonna try it on this dude because he has the diaphragm swivel and the ab crunch and the butterflies. Like that's the trifecta, right?
Yeah.
Same with this littler one. But toe articulation is toe articulation. When everyone's got a figure in hand on Unboxing Thursdays, you know we're having a good time.
That's right.
They're dolls. They're dolls.
That's right. I really like this troll Wlodyga guy. He's cool. Fit well with the Mythic Legion collection I got going.
I forgot there was a figure in here. I was about to scrunch it up.
I love how for this, the briefcase, it can fit everything inside.
Yeah.
I can just imagine like the engineers being like, what is the smallest we can make it to still fit everything inside? So it's a delicate balance, but it's great.
Would you believe me if I said it was the opposite? It was like, how big do we have to make it to fit everything?
Well, you don't want to make it. Yeah, you don't want to make it bigger than it needs to be.
Yeah,
but it needs to cram it in there.
It still needs to look like a suitcase, and not like a shipping crate, right? Like I personally feel like that's already like a little on the thick side for a suitcase.
Like he's not getting like you're not putting this in the overhead. Like
no,
sir, you need to.
That's a gay check.
Yeah, for sure. This is awesome. I just like the living hinge on there that doesn't snap. So I feel like a lot of those, like when you get those, especially on vintage toys, like as soon as you open it a little bit, like past a certain amount, it just snaps right in half.
And be careful.
So, yeah,
be careful out here.
Ooh, the debate in the chat.
Ooh,
Renew your vow. Spidey's head just looks a little bigger. Oh, that's not even a Spider-Man. I don't know. Maybe. What else? Plasty says I'm piloting a spaceship. Hey, what's up? Customs by Matthew. As much as I like Renew Your Vow, Spidey, Amazing Fantasy is the best Hasbro Spidey.
I mean, I would argue this guy might be. This guy almost made the list. If there was a top 6 plus 2, I'd put this guy on there for sure. This retro black suit Spider-Man has been on my desk the entire year. Never left my reach.
It fell behind the monitor.
Nah. I actually recently changed computers, which is why I have headphones and stuff, and you can see this here. And he made it through that transition. I had a whole opportunity to redo my desk buddies, and I was like, nah, Black Suit Spider-Man stays.
Blake Quammen, thank you so much for the super chat.
Hello there.
Just says showing some love. Thank you so much for tuning in. Always glad to see you here. But we're just opening up some toys. Renew your vows. I mean, they showed in the Spider-Verse some of the promo images. Like Scarlet Spider was there. So I don't know if he's going to be in it, if it's just in the poster, but I'd be excited for some on-screen Scarlet Spider. Hey, Tommy, have a good night. Is this MJ head different? I can't tell. But good to get another
nice
unmasked head. Ryan, you know what? On likes, we have 95 people watching right now, which combines, I think, Twitch and YouTube.
Okay.
So, yeah, we're at, I don't see how many likes. Let's see. We're at 61 likes. What do you think is a safe number to make the magic happen, Kyle? Last week, you all did crazy. Like, you got to 130 or something like that. It was incredible.
I feel like 100's not too much to ask now. Only
But
40.
now that you said that. Ryan, what do you all call this hand?
I think we call those on the female characters. It's usually jazz hands, but for Spidey characters, it can be crawling hands, I guess.
No, jazz hands works. I think I use jazz hands sometimes also. Look how snappy that is. Look, I move away. You see the toys, right? And that looks sharp, right? For viewers. But then if I go like this, you see the hand. So I think this camera is best utilized for the unboxing cam. And I think I enabled another person. Oh, my camera shut off again, the other one? But why?
The best line of copy, by the way, on this card for anyone who doesn't have it is where I just lost it. The Spy Turtle technician with the funky foot foolin' fedora. That's
right.
Anytime you can do the quadruple alliteration, that's big and deep.
I wish we could take credit for that, but that is pulled directly from the vintage figure.
There you go.
Accurate down to the alliteration.
Mm-hmm.
No detail.
That's right.
Left
Spared no expense.
All right. I can't decide. Let's see. I do prefer the blue on my Spider-Man.
Yeah.
But the black ain't bad. I like this spider emblem better than this one with the head looks kind of weird on. I just noticed. If I had a choice, I'd choose this one. But I think playability. I like this one too. I like the Amazing Fantasy because it's got that almost like a matte finish. This one's a little glossier up top. I don't know. It's a tough one. It's a very tough one. Can I get back to you? Nope. Nobody in particular. Nobody asked me to make a choice. I just, yeah. No one was like, choose one.
Can
Kevin.
I get back to you, universe? Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it?
All right.
Because I have the Amazing Fantasy. Is it truly black, or is it like a deep navy, grayish slate blue?
I don't know. You're a toy designer with your
I know.
Pantone color book.
Pantone's the cookies. It's Pantone, and you know
Pantone. It's Pantone. Okay, Dom taught us.
Yeah.
Your Pantene. Swap the feet. I don't want to swap the feet. I'm not good at.
It might
customizing.
It might be. All right.
Oh, also shout outs. What's that?
I said you got me pulling out the Pantone over here.
It was your comment. You wanted to know. But shout outs to whoever said earlier that my desk showed up with MODOK parts. I love you, chat. You're the best.
It looks.
Hey, Paul. Have a good night. Best Spidey is Amazing Friends 3-pack version. I don't think I'm getting that, Blake. But Ryan, do you know offhand how that one's different from these two? The Amazing Friends Spidey?
I think it's the Amazing Fantasy with slightly different deco. If I'm not mistaken.
With toe articulation or no?
I don't think so.
That's okay. Someone will remind us.
Someone will correct me, I'm sure.
Calling Dan. Dan.
Now remember he bounced.
Did he? I thought he was just calling you out.
I think he was leaving. I think he did it on the way out.
This Krang figure, it feels so big to me because I actually have the original one. I have it like not too far away upstairs in all my stuff. So like just unboxing, it's like, whoa, this is like that version, but just scaled up and better. But it's really fun.
I never had the original Krang. Ringer Lou says, "Where's your retro carded Spidey?" Cell shaded. It's somewhere. I put a lot of stuff into totes to empty out this room.
And it looks like you got some good joints on there. I know that there was some issues with craying. Some people's had some loose joints on there, so I'm glad that it looks like you got a pretty good one.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, once you put the arms on it, it kind of throws the balance off. You
Sure.
gotta be careful with how you do it, but no, it's
Yeah.
He's hanging out pretty good.
Excellent. Yeah. This guy's really cool. The colors, the oranges are so vibrant. Yeah. Really cool. Definitely feels on fire. Very, very metal. The Fire Lord. Right? That's his name? Fire Lord? Yeah.
That android body is gonna have to be huge. Oh, to have like
Ultimate's Krang. Yeah.
That would be cool.
It would have to be something like that, maybe. I don't know. Who knows?
Galactus-sized?
No, not Galactus size. But maybe close to Mum-Ra, the Ever Living, or Monstars size.
So all of Raph's accessories go into the briefcase?
Yeah, I think the only thing that doesn't fit in there is the head and then the legs of the tripod.
All right. I think I know why my camera keeps shutting off. You guys talk. Use your chance to talk shit about me while I'm right over here.
We already did that.
What?
No. Yeah. You look confused, Ryan. You're supposed to have 2 Krangs in one box.
No, this is I don't open enough toys. Like it's just super fun. I just like holding him.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah. It's just a good little display. And the arms on both of the Krangs are interchangeable. You can swap them out for different poses.
Because you've got the curled in kind of. You've got the wider.
Yeah.
Wider
so I mix it up, so I have one that's like this and then one that's like this. So like he's like pointing and like get the turtles or whatever.
Mr. Ryan Clark, thank you for the $5 super chat.
You're generous.
Says Ryan, was there an edict from Marvel not to make any new Punisher product? I don't know, Ryan. Do you want to answer that about Punisher stuff?
I don't know about edicts, but it's like we did a bunch of Punishers for a couple of years there, and then I think everyone just wanted to prioritize other type characters, but we'll see what the future holds for that. And then not that I know anything, but if they're rebooting some of the Netflix kind of era characters and bringing them into Disney Plus, like I know they're doing with Daredevil, I would love to see a Punisher. So maybe we'll see him in entertainment again. You never know.
Hopefully John Barenthal returns as the Punisher.
I'd love that. Was the last Punisher that came out the one that was on with the bike, the like rides Punisher?
I think so.
Right. Yeah. I think he was.
With a Z.
Yeah.
It's
wheels. All right.
Tom says it's a 4 keyboards tall Craig. Did you hear our proposal? I think the chat made it up. It's like a meme wave of Marvel Legends. So there's Walk of Shame Daredevil, twerking She-Hulk, and there's some other, I forget who else the chat said should be in that wave. Ryan.
That would be good. We got the Pizza Papa from Doctor Strange.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right. That'd be cool. There's a lot of good ones. Oh yeah, I mean Ant-Man and Wasp trailer.
Yeah.
I mean that thing looked awesome. And then there's a MODOK, live action MODOK, which has me excited at the possibility of more MODOK merch. More MODOK merch. Man, this is all alliterations tonight. More MODOK merch in the future. But then he has that face mask thing.
Yeah.
Where it just pops up.
I feel like the face mask thing would look rad as a toy. I don't know if I need like the like realistic.
Yeah, the stretched face.
Yeah. Like it works like cartoony MODOK where it's like he's got the proportions that like fit that cylinder, but just like some dude's face floating, like I'm not sure I need a toy of that.
Oh, that's right. Shower Bucky is the lead figure of that meme wave.
Is he the Build-A-Figure?
You put the shower together.
Yeah.
It's like this figure comes with Bucky's towel
to
put it together.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, the Marvel Legends MODOK is so modular, right? You can use most of that and put in the human face because the face plates just swap out. As long as the hairpiece is different, I'll be happy.
Well, he's got that dome looked like in the trailer, right? He's bald because it's the like yellow jacket guy, right?
Yeah.
That's MODOK now.
Yeah, I didn't even know that was the case because his face was all stretchy and in the background.
Crazy. Yo, Ryan, sorry I took him off of card, but really two trays in the Marvel Legend, very exciting. I like that.
The Toymigo Apocalypse.
Very excited.
That was Cheney's Apocalypse, right?
I think so.
I keep teasing Cheney that he asked you guys for Morph for the reveal, and you said no, take Apocalypse because he doesn't like Morph at all. He's like, but I keep saying that. He's like, oh, they wouldn't give you Morph? He wasn't too happy about that. But the Apocalypse is great. I'm gonna have to circle back and get that at some point. Pizza Papa, best MCU character. Merchandise organism design only for Kevin. Damn, that's a good MODOK. Towelless shower. Well, yeah, until you put the towel on. That might not be good. Okay, this sword looks amazing. And I'm gonna need more space for these two, aren't I? The King in Black and Winged Venom.
I think I measured it. It's like 18 inches or something. It's crazy. Or sorry, 2 keyboards, everybody.
All right, recycling pile.
Everyone admire the precision of Mr. Ting removing.
Don't distract him. What are you doing, Kyle? Let's focus. Oh no, lost concentration.
I was digging through a box to find some like little risers and easels because I knew I had it in, and then I was going through stuff and I'm like, what's this stack of things? And it was a bunch of 6x9 blister cards without that I had cut the blisters off. It was a lot of Marvel 375 retro and some reactions too. So I saved them.
I have all of my reaction cards in a pile over there next to Johnny's book.
Yeah.
And the old school Toy Biz Legends card backs because they had the comics, like you mentioned, Ryan. I have all of those in a pile.
Yeah.
But did you know, Ryan, they had action figure stands? Reaction stands?
I did know that. I actually have some. Kyle sent me one of them, but now I feel like I need to get the whole set because they like included different colors. So he kind of set me up to get even more stuff.
Here's a taste.
That's right. First hit's always free.
And then the names of the colors are interesting. I don't remember any of them, but they were all very like very descriptive for colors.
Crayola level descriptive?
No, they were like fun, like not like maybe not just
they were fun.
They were just like random. It was just like random words.
Yeah, I don't remember what they are. I can look it up.
Rick Jones says companies got to lay off the wings. Too much real estate. I mean, if it's the character, you got to do it. but I know what you mean. I quit on the NECA gargoyles because just the thought of having all of those wings, as beautiful as those figures are, like that's one thing I had to keep myself from getting.
For Ryan or Kevin, whoever. For example, the green reaction stand is called Earth Carpet.
Who's in charge of naming those?
I think Josh named all those because like the orange one is Lasagna Cat, and I think he's a big Garfield fan.
Garfield fan? Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. Red is Heart Juice. Black is It's Not a Phase. There's a brown one called Co-Pilot, like Chewbacca. So on and so forth.
Did those come out a while ago, or are they?
Yeah.
Okay. So,
yeah, I think those came out when we were still doing reaction with in partnership with Funko.
Were they run again, or are those just super old now?
Oh yeah, we run those, every few years, I think. Okay.
This Venom is awesome.
He's great.
Ooh, okay. This head. Yoko says it's a recent restock. Restock. Yeah. Is this the best looking Venom? What's up, Jason? Mr. Lapidus? Ryan, is there a better Venom? Which one's your favorite Venom? Marvel Legends.
I like the one from I think it's the most recent one from the 3-pack with Riot and I forget which one it is. It's
the Amazon 3-pack?
Yeah. Agony, I want to say. The pink one. Yeah, that's a great one. It's got a great head sculpt with it's got two heads, at least two, right? With one of like the half Eddie, half
that's right.
Mm-hmm. With the team, Dwight and the team filled in the back holes, the shoulder holes from the retro carded cell shaded version, which I thought was pretty good. But so they even upped the game on that one. That's got to be my favorite one.
I mean, this one's pretty nice too. Blaine, I know we're getting closed wings for the gargoyles, but I have to make my sacrifices somewhere. I'm collecting more NECA turtles though, so it's it balances out, I guess. Yeah. It balances out. Instead of those gargoyles, I'll probably put the last Ronin turtles, the rest of the figures when they come out. And I don't know if we've seen at retail the NECA gargoyles here in Canada. I know Goliath was hard to get, and I think retailers have to find alternate methods to get them up here in Canada. I don't think they get it directly from NECA, but I might be mistaken. Jason. No, Jason wants this. Jason was looking for this Venom or something else. I don't remember.
Ryan,
but this is a good one.
I really like the movie Venom. That movie was okay. So getting this buck again with the actual comic book symbol is really cool, and I actually really like that head. So this is my on shelf Venom.
Ooh,
movie head.
Hold on, this is full screen worthy.
Yeah.
So that's the movie head on the comic body.
Correct. Yeah, you can see that it's got the wing holes back there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, movie head, comic body. This is how I have my Venom on display.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's a good pose. Yeah, Des Ari fan says they can't license the gargoyles in Canada, I think. I don't know. I don't know what the deal is. Seems strange. I mean, we're nice. We're nice in Canada. We like gargoyles.
Yeah. I like gargoyles.
Okay, this Venom's pretty sweet. All right, I got to get to the.
Really like these blast effects that come with Apocalypse. This is great. It's really cool. The tubes. Not sure if I connected these correct or not, but really fun. I like this guy a lot. I don't actually have an Apocalypse in my collection, so this is very exciting.
You don't have a dedicated Age of Apocalypse shelf?
I don't.
How dare you?
See, here's the thing. For my X-Men stuff, I was really into Jim Lee X-Men because everyone was. But then right after that, I started getting more into Spider-Man. Whatnot. So
Okay.
I kind of dropped off from Age of Apocalypse. I like those designs. I just don't have any like nostalgia for reading those or anything.
No, it's not for everyone. I'm just a sucker for like alternate post-apocalyptic, well, the aptly named post-apocalyptic timelines, and to see different versions of your characters.
Yeah. These heads are great too. Okay.
Yeah.
The cannon on that guy is the cannon on that guy is really fun. We almost had to take it out.
Oh man, it's super cool. Yeah, and very smart doing the like sleeve swap out too. Really cool.
Sweet. Yeah. I was watching Matthew Toy and the Between Two Sentinels podcast last night, and they had Cheney 180 on, and they were just talking about how cool it would be to get like a powered down Colossus as a figure.
Oh.
And then they were just talking about like he's just getting into trouble. He's like, I just go to bank to make deposit, and then like mutants attack him, and then I'm like, yeah, that would be a cool figure to get because he's always like stopping runaway cars and out of control tractors and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, it wouldn't make sense. Why did he have a costume already? He had the sweatbands and everything.
The tractor was just the one time.
Yeah, but you had to save his sister.
Yeah, but that is a cool idea. That's something I didn't even know I wanted.
Hey, Blake Quammen, have a good night. Thanks for stopping by.
I think we talked about it last time we did this stream. But Ryan, do you have a favorite X-Man or character?
Yeah, it's Gambit.
Yeah.
I don't know why I went to you. It's Gambit.
Did I bring a Gambit down here? I don't know.
I see one, I think.
Yeah. I've got the Mafex one there. I've got some Gambit cards here. Yeah.
Nice.
I think I prefer the non-showing teeth head on this.
Who are your guys' favorite X-Men? Sorry.
No, that's fine. Colossus is mine, which is what prompted me to ask. I always thought it was cool because he's larger and a big gentle giant, and he's an artist too. So I always sort of related to him.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Wolverine, man. Wolverine.
Yeah.
He's the best there is. But in terms of mutant powers, it's multiple man. Because I could edit more videos and do more stuff at the same time. Or Wolverine because like sometimes I played basketball a few weeks ago and I thought I pre-stretched everything. I was notified the next day that I definitely did not stretch everything. Actually, no, even during the last game, it's always the calves. If you go like a 2-3 rebound play and you just keep jumping, and I'm like, oh, there it is. So Wolverine healing factor. I don't think Wolverine pulls a muscle, right? Or gets cramps. Does that count as
like immediately fixed, right?
Right.
Like, oh, okay.
Does that need to heal, or is it just something that got stretched too far?
So if you think, like, when you work out, you're like tearing your muscle fibers, so that's like damaging it, and then like you get stronger by like healing those, right? So like technically, like if you're a Wolverine and you worked out, you would see immediate results, right?
Instant gains?
Yeah, instant gains if you're Wolverine.
Oh my god! So why is he not just?
That's why he's
that
shredded
thing
all the time.
True, and he doesn't need to work out.
Yeah,
because like that thing. If Bruce Banner works out, then like the Hulk,
yeah,
also by that logic gets stronger. So Wolverine just keeps doing that.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know. Multiple man for me. What about you, Ryan?
For favorite mutant power?
He's like, I want to charge playing cards so they explode.
Win a lot of games that way.
I don't know. I kind of like. I always like Shadow Cats. I like the idea of phasing through stuff.
Yeah.
Because it was kind of like no one could ever contain you, right? If you really didn't want that. So I thought that was always cool.
Yeah.
Matthew Toy, thank you so much for the super chat. Let's go with
smooth like butter.
He says, please, I want that Colossus that came from the bank. Can we make that happen? I mean, you're a great customs painter. You were not customs by Matthew. You were a different Matthew. You're Matthew Toy who does customs. But I think you could do it, man. Civilian figures are great for multiple uses.
I still got to pick up that Ned and Peter 2-pack.
It's so good.
I know. I saw it one time and I passed, and I'm regretting not going back for it. But mutant power, I've always liked Magneto. Always thought that was cool. Metal kinesis.
Metal kinesis.
I guess, yeah. Because if he just manipulates fields of magnetism, like there's so many things that are subject to that influence, right? Like that, like if you can manipulate magnetic fields, that like you can technically like manipulate photons, so you could like create illusions if you got creative enough and shit. Like you could do really anything, I think. Which it's why he's an Omega level mutant, right? So
I've never seen him do that.
Well, he's not thinking creatively enough. He's usually like, stop bullets, throw bullets back at people, pick up cars.
I'm too busy stopping bullets to manipulate photons.
Yeah. Ripping the metal out of people's bones.
I know. And seeing that they have too much iron in their body today. How many multiple Kevs will it take to finish building a MODOK? 5. Maybe 5.
Collection Grid saying Magneto's power would be great to navigate LA traffic. I remember Bruce Almighty, where he like is driving and goes like this, and like all the cars go to the side and he just drives through. Like so many times out here I've driven, it's like, man, if I just had Magneto powers, I could just throw people and just drive through.
Yeah. I remember the first time I went out there, Google Maps, every time I searched for something, all the roads were red all the time.
Ugh.
I think I went to the Dodgers game and it took forever. Nightmare Nemo says my favorite is Cyclops. Awesome.
Nice.
Good choice. VHS Cyclops is a great looking figure. Arvin says I'm cosplaying as Multiple Man for Vancouver Fan Expo. That's awesome. If you come to Toronto and our friend Jason Lowe is also cosplaying as Multiple Man, then there would be 2. And then he has a cardboard cutout of himself in the costume, and there's multiples of him. So like you could have multiple men.
Have like triplets ever cosplayed as Multiple Man? I feel like that would be a really cool cosplay.
Yeah. Let's see. Magneto's power would be great to navigate LA. Oh, that's the one.
Yeah.
Ryan needs to back the camera. He's too close. No, you can see. Can you see everything? You can see everything. He has his. Ryan had this.
He's giving him shit.
Thank you, Shartimus. Says Happy New Year, everyone. Same to you. Same to you. But Ryan had this comically large size glass of water earlier. And I was saying, like, are we doing hot ones? Are we eating chicken wings for tonight?
There you go.
This was a Tony Colella from Hasbro. I don't know if you can see it. This was a fun holiday gift. It's a Rogue.
Oh, that's cool. Etched in there.
Yeah,
Nice.
This looks like
hold it up against
it will be a disaster.
all over the keyboard. But yeah,
It works against the black of your sweatshirt.
Oh, okay. There we go. This is I didn't say it earlier, but I got this shirt at New York Comic Con. This is the Super 7 Transformers shirt. I was supposed to wear it on our, stream last year, but so I
Sound Blaster shirt.
Which Transformer is that? Is that multiple Transformers on that shirt?
Well, what do you think the Transformer's name is, Kevin? I like your Transformers nickname.
Yeah.
It says 87. What does it say?
87.
On the other side? 87.
It literally says the name on the shirt.
I can't read that. It's too far. It says Green Lantern on the top. The best Transformer, Green Lantern.
Yeah.
Charges up the battery. I don't know which. I'm gonna zoom in on Ryan. It doesn't say. I can't read that from here. Just tell me, Kyle.
Sound Blaster.
Sound Blaster sounds like an awful Transformer name.
Well, it's extra cool because it's Sound Wave, but in black.
Is that what it is?
Pretty much.
Are they related?
Yeah. It's Sound Blaster is Sound Wave resurrected, right? Ryan, or I guess it depends on the canon.
He be Googling.
I was initially, when I got the shirt, I was confused by it too because I was familiar with Blaster, but then I noticed that it's the Decepticon logo. So I was like, wait a minute. So then yes, I had to look that up. But I actually have these Transformers.
Nice.
This is actually Blaster, I'm pretty sure.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the other version, Shattered Glass, something or other. I picked them up in the office, but it's
where the Autobots are evil.
Yeah, and this is a really great figure. I have it here in the boombox mode, but I had a lot of fun with this.
Yeah,
it's got the little cassettes.
Yeah,
and I love these guys.
Ryan, I successfully extracted Danny from the card, but what I realized though is that in my Ghost Rider Detolf, I think I actually have this is the figure that went with this original retro card, right? This like glow in the dark one on the bike. Or am I mistaken?
Is that the Toy Biz? Is that a Toy Biz one?
Yeah.
I'm less familiar with the Ghost Rider Toy Biz line. I know there was a figure on that card without a bike.
Mm-hmm.
But there was also that one as well. So
yeah,
could have been.
Yeah, picked this up at Toy Safari in Alameda, California, when I used to live in the Bay. Very fun. The whole thing glows in the dark. It's got the glow in the dark chains and the fire on the bike and all that.
All right, Kyle, we're at 91 likes, 81 likes.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good. Can we do better than? Can we do better than pretty good?
You tell me.
Why don't you tell the people what they're playing for, Johnny?
If we get to whatever predetermined number of likes and Kevin gets his camera to work again, I will be giving away these two Power Ranger reactions from Super 7, Wave 4, Black Ranger and the Dragon Shield, and Alpha 5. Free of charge, shipped directly to you from Mr. Kyle O'Fleet. So, pump those numbers up. Hit the like button. Get those numbers up. Those are rookie numbers in this racket. Let's see what we can achieve together, and I will give away some reaction Power Rangers.
Thanks, Kyle.
We've got good split action on the Sean figure to do the Sweet Chin music.
That's great.
Yeah, sorry, I don't know what's going on.
It's like Kevin's remix, like a Jamiroquai video. We're about to pop up to Kevin rapping.
You don't want me to start rapping. Because if I have to rap, something terrible is happening.
Something great. So, Ryan, I think you had mentioned it on stream about this guy, but he was in sort of like a bent knee position on card. Was that so he could fit the blister, or is that to imitate the kind of Toy Biz positioning of the vintage figure?
That's because he had to fit in the blister, so he had to create.
Everything's intentional. Yeah.
No, you can't be like with bike riding action and there's no bike. People would be up in arms.
Yeah.
That's the fit in the box. That's funny.
That was funny.
We've had to do some crazy ones like the From That Age of Apocalypse wave. Was it the first one? It was the Sugarman wave, where we had one of the pieces is just his face, and it's like so big that the Jean Grey figure has to actually be 90 degrees sideways.
Every time I look at that packaging, it reminds me, it's like Sugar Man's face is how much real estate my wife takes up in my bed, and like AOA Jean is how much space I have left because she sleeps like I don't know all the time, and I'm just on the side. And then now sometimes a kid, every time I see that packaging, it cracks me up. It's like the face is the star. Yes, Super 7 makes awesome shirts. I put this one on this morning. This is I don't know if I can stand up. Nope, this way.
There you go. Yeah.
I don't remember what's on the back, but it's
a bunch of Red Ranger stuff. It's the helmet, it's the sword, it's the Zord, it's the blaster, it's everything.
Did you just do Dr. Zeus on me? It's the sword, it's the Zord, it's the Newthgrush on my toothbrush.
That's right.
Oh, what is this?
Damn.
Super chat from Spider Sammy's Stop Motion Oasis. That's a new name in the chat. Thanks for tuning in. It says, "Hey Ryan, do I need to pre-read messages? I'm a big fan of Legends line. I'm really happy to see that you are doing the Ultimate Captain America, as that is my favorite cap look. Could we maybe see Ultimate Wolverine redone?"
I would love that. I mean, I remember when the Ultimates universe launched. I was like, I think it was the end of high school, so I actually bought like Ultimate X-Men #1 like off the comic rack back in the day. And then I know there's an early Hasbro one, I think that could use a store update. So hopefully we will get to that Ultimates look. And it was such a departure too reading it, because when you're introduced, like Wolverine's like a bad guy, right? Like he's trying to kill Professor X or something like in that first story. So yes, hopefully.
I think that's what's cool. There's so many different teams that are out there, and a lot of teams in the Marvel Legends wave or in the brand has been completed or working towards completion. I mean, like fans who've been collecting are like, that's probably one of the biggest things when you start a line. It's like, can we get every figure, every character in a team? So I think it's cool. For me, like most of my animated X-Men are out. I've got like X-Force teams, X-Factor, like those are crazy to think that I have them all in a modern day 1/12 scale. So we can have faith or just wait. But thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you so much for stopping by. Again, new names in the chat, always welcome and always great to see more people here. We have Dr. Zeus, Dr. Zaius, Forge. Oh yeah, Forge 3-pack in Canada. Yes, eCollectibles, friend of the channel, says he has the Forge 3-pack. I don't know if it's in stock or it's coming soon, but he said he's shipping next week. So if you want to go, if you're in Canada Or if you're in the US and you can't wait, I think they have flat rate shipping. eCollectibles has that one as well. We have Bloody Sunday in the chat. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, it has been a while. Great to see you back here. But yeah, the reason I brought up the shirt earlier is supposed to be a nice little segue. So I put on that shirt this morning, and we're at 96 likes, Kyle. You better get that thing ready. What should we put as the giveaway name? We'll figure it out. But yeah, I put this Power Ranger shirt on this morning. I'm like, Kyle's coming on. It's a nice themed shirt for this evening. Then this box shows up, and this Power Rangers wave of Ultimates Wave 1 shows up today. And I'm like, it's perfect. It's perfect timing. Tomorrow I'm wearing a lottery t-shirt of some sort, and I'm going to win the draw tomorrow night. That's how it's going to work. Wear the shirt of what you want, and it's going to happen. So I put a poll in the YouTube chat. How should I review the wave? And the three options are individually. I could do 5 individual videos, or good versus bad. Putty Patroller and Goldar in one, and then Green Ranger, Yellow Ranger, and Tyrannosaurus in the other video, or all 3. So far, all 3, all in a single video, seems to be leading. That's going to be an extensive watch, but depending on the comments, we'll see what I can do, which one would be best to put out. Ryan Dole says, I'm still so happy. We have McGann, and Shadowcat.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Great set.
What's up, Ryan? Matthew Toy says, well, I mean, animated X-Men team, you need Colossus in street gear to complete the team. I like the mall shopping clothes X-Men when they met Jubilee. What other characters would we need? We have Morph. I mean, that's it. The most important one that you're not going to get anywhere else. Thank you. Thank you to Ryan and the Legends team for making Morph. And thank you for Nose Rain Richie, who sent me one during the Boxing Day sale. He's the real legend. Thank you so much. We are at 98. I think let's do it. Kyle, what do you have again?
I have Power Ranger free action. Sorry. Dragon Shield Black Ranger and Alpha 5 from Super.
That Alpha is so much fun.
Right? He's such a cool little buddy. I had to make sure which one I was looking at. Yeah, and you can do the like all those poses, and you had the those angled out legs, so we can do the kind of the robot, right? So,
yeah, those are awesome. And you and I did an unboxing of that wave. There's a video here on the channel if you're more interested in the reaction figures for Power Rangers. I mean, they're a lot of fun when you have like complete teams. Like, you can already get all of Rita and her villains.
The only one that's missing is Finster.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's right. You can get all of the main Ranger team, White and Green Ranger too. So, collect them. You can get Zords. The little Zords are like this big. They're so much fun. Go check those out. But thank you, Kyle. I'm going to set up the giveaway real quick. So you can enter if you're on Twitch, if you're on YouTube. Thank you so much for tuning in and leaving a thumbs up on the video. It helps a lot. If you're watching the replay, leave a comment. Really appreciate you. And of course, go follow Kyle. What's your Instagram name is right there. Kyle O'Flute.
Not what it is, but I'm gonna lean into this skid. It's the only way you can control the disaster. So
yeah, it be skidding. Kyle is going to send you the armored up Black Ranger and reaction Alpha.
Yep.
I want to I have a cool photo of those. But thank you for crushing it on the likes. if you go into the comments right now, whether you're watching on Twitch or watching on YouTube, just type # O Flute,
I figured that's what.
and we will track your entry, and we'll draw for the winner. Hey, we have Richie. We were just talking about you, man. Thanks for tuning in. We're just saying how you hooked me up with the morph. It was so awesome of you.
It's like Arrested Development. I'm not sure what I was expecting.
Dead dove. Do not eat. Sam Rock, I just started watching Mighty Morphin on Netflix. Alpha 5 is such a funny character. Yeah, he's hilarious.
I was looking for reference of Alpha 5 this year for no particular reason. And someone was selling the original or one of the original suits of Alpha 5. Like,
no,
the whole helmet and I think it was like the season 2 armor because it like changed a little bit from like it like had different colors on it. And it was only like $2,500, and I was like, oh man,
only
like that's a lot. Like that's a lot, of course, but like I don't know. For me, I was like, oh man, like do they know who this is? Like that's $10,000 easy. I was very close. I almost did. There's no way I'd fit it, but I'd have the helmet. You know, I can.
Wait, it was 2,500 and you bid 10,000?
No. I feel like it was worth that.
I thought it was an auction.
Yeah. I think it was actually. So I'm not sure what it ended at. But oh, that would have been good. Thanks, Yoko. Do you still have my soundbite?
Oh, no. I guess not. Sorry.
You're welcome.
Oh, I thought it was delayed. It was actually you.
No,
oh my god.
That was a live one for you.
All right. We have Archie in the house. Thanks for tuning in. Okay, so yes. Ultimates, Power Rangers, Wave 1. I'm gonna open one of them right now.
Should we let the fans decide?
No, I'm deciding this one
choosing?
because
All right.
you're sorry, Ryan. First of all, you're not that big into Power Rangers, right? You're just like on the peripheral.
Just MMPR stuff because I sort of watched that as a kid when it came out, but I don't really know much about the later series.
But I'm sure you know who Goldar is, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, and luckily he's in Wave 1, and luckily one of the three of us on the stream tonight does a fantastic rendition of Goldar's voice. So
I should have put that together. I should have known.
Yeah,
this was coming.
You should have seen a lot of things coming tonight, and you didn't. And this is an example of yet another one. So I have chosen to open Zordon, idiot, Goldar first tonight with everybody. He is a hefty figure.
A large box.
Large box.
Wait. Pull mine out.
All right. So if this is the Goldar box, I don't have space for this comparison. This is insane. This is insane.
Yeah.
If this is the Goldar box, this is the cable connecting to my microphone. But behind that is the Tyrannosaurus Dinozord. This is the Goldar box. Yeah. It is a fraction of this Zord. So I'm glad these are here now because I'm rearranging the room, and I definitely need to clear out not just one level of a shelf, but a full shelf for this line. This is insane.
Yeah. There's some big boys in this line.
And these the Goldar you've mentioned scales with the Zords?
Correct. Yeah. And
all right, let's get to it.
I don't have any of them here to show you, but he would also, scale with some of our other kaiju lines. So, if you're gonna pre-order a Godzilla, your Goldar might scale with your Godzilla. or even your Optimus Prime, which I think I do have, so I can do that.
These boxes, man. Ryan, was the undercover RAF on sale at BBTS?
I think so, slightly.
Yeah, I think
That's
that's
great. I'm gonna go look for it.
I picked up a bunch. Like that's how I got the I got that Krang, and then I think I got an extra Scratch to open, and then I think a Slash too. Got a bunch of those around the holidays.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Scratch and Slash. All right, so here's Goldar. These boxes always looked awesome when we did our, recaps of the announcements, Kyle. But to finally have it, this gold embossed Goldar face.
To remind people, the Rangers have their power coins, like Red Ranger's a T-Rex, so on and so forth. The villains don't really have power coins, and so we decided to make power coins of their faces. So it's supposed to be in the same art style as the actual power coins that the Rangers use, but the villains.
All right, here's the reveal.
Oof.
He's so gold. Holy crap. Oh, look, I can't wait to get to that box.
I wish we could see your reaction.
With my reaction. In the meantime, there's a late night alum. Thank you for the super chat.
Hello there.
It says Ryan will amalgam universe. Oh my gosh. First of all, I love amalgam. Ryan, did you ever? Oh, I looked at the camera. It's not even on. Ryan, did you have the amalgam trading cards?
No. Remind me what is that?
In years past, somehow they worked out a crossover with DC and Marvel to do it's a 6-issue miniseries, but then there were also spin-off comics afterwards. So it was DC versus Marvel, and of course it didn't nobody won. They just ended up combining. So they created these new characters where like Batman combined with Captain America, my favorite, Darkclaw, Wolverine, and Wolverine and Batman. Captain America and Superman created the Super Soldier, I believe. So there was a lot of, after the miniseries ended, there were a lot of single one-issue comics of these characters. And then there was also a card set too. So they'd have like the verses of all the characters. And I don't know how, I mean, there's DC and Marvel got it together before, but now, like, will it ever get a Legends treatment? That sounds like it would be crazy hard to do.
That does sound challenging, but it wouldn't even be in scale because DC and Marvel can't stand it. So
that's the toy collector answer. No, that makes sense. One day, maybe if like Disney buys Warner Brothers or all the DC stuff, and then it's all under one brand somehow. Hopefully it happens. All right, what joke did I miss about Goldar? That's a beautiful Goldar. What's the back of the sleeve look like? Okay, I can show you that. Nicholas Elliott. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers logo. Loki says, I love gold too. I love gold. I can't do the voice.
I love good. That's how you did it.
Bean 2099 says, I have all the DC versus Marvel and amalgam trading cards. Somebody made or got a custom recently. I think Customs by Machu. He runs the figure swap. It's a Reddit thing, I think. And someone made a custom one. It looks really good. Disney buys DC someday. It's got to be that way.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Thank you for the question.
You want to show the back of that one? I think there's a pretty cool write-up on there.
Is this a photo of Goldar from the show?
It is a photo of Goldar from the show with a character bio written by
yours truly,
An enabler, yeah. Yours truly.
I mean, do you want to read it?
Oh God.
Or do you know it by heart?
I don't know it by heart.
All right, I'll read it really quickly. Goldar is a general in Rita Repulsa's endless Putty Patrol army and most powerful of the evil space aliens. He led the attack on Earth after Rita Repulsa's 10,000-year imprisonment, where he proved his might against the Power Rangers. Goldar shows no mercy when it comes to battling the Rangers, even proving too much for the mighty Dino Megazord at times. Goldar sports battle armor, giant wings, and wields a giant sword capable of bringing any opponent to their knees. He is a faithful servant to both Rita Repulsa and Lord Zed.
It's a fancy way of saying he's a flip-flopper. He'll follow whoever's in power. He's got real Starscream vibes.
What does that mean?
Ryan knows.
I was just gonna say that, yeah. Starscream.
I mean, where do I go first, Kyle? The figure? Let's go the figure.
Do whatever you want, man. There are 2 trays in there.
All right, we have a hand that's on the loose. Gripping hand. What's the funny name for that one, Kyle?
There is no funny name for that one. It's just gripping hand.
Relaxed hands. We got some wings. We'll get to those after.
Those are the invisible oranges hands.
I'm gonna hold this up to the camera. This thing is gorgeous.
There you go. Yeah, like I said, we worked really hard trying to get gold on there. They don't call him Goldar for nothing. So you'll see there's 2 tones of gold in there.
He followed Ivan Ooze after knowing him for 5 minutes.
That's true.
What a snake. All right, I'm going to move this out of the way. And this is quickly proving to be not the best unboxing cam, so I'll have to change it up, I think.
I'd push it from the torso. Yeah, don't pull on the legs. It might be... No, okay, never mind. I don't remember if we had bands on it or not. But...
Crank that gator hands. Okay. You can't really see it in photos, but in this, I guess, I don't know, is this a crown part of his helmet? It's translucent yellow plastic.
Mm-hmm.
Here's his tail and butt. This thing is huge. And I didn't even open the Zord yet. Explain, he has this treasure chest.
Yeah, the Power Coin box. It's from a very specific episode. I think it's where Goldar and Rita capture the Power Rangers' parents, and in order to barter for their parents' lives, they have to give Goldar their power coins. And each power coin for every Ranger is sculpted in that little box. And
which opens and closes.
Which opens and closes and it's hinges. And this was so long ago that I did this, but I'm 90% sure that I screen capped the exact order that the Rangers put their coins in the box in the episode because I'm crazy. In this moment of lull here, real quick, Ryan, this guy is awesome. I'm excited to have a mid transformation Johnny Blaze in my Ghost Rider shelf.
Yeah, we've done that. I think this is the 3rd time using this buck. So I like that the team added these new parts to keep it fresh.
Hands, head, very cool. Tempted to get who's the one that just went up for solicitation with the fire beard? I'm not familiar with that guy, but I feel like
Chamber.
Yeah, I feel like he could also fit in the Johnny Blaze transformation
family.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Back to the unbox cam. Don't look at me. There's a Goldar to be viewed.
All right. There's really good range on this.
Mm-hmm.
On the different angles. Here, everyone can look for themselves. The face sculpt. Here's the other one.
You can see the light coming through that translucent crown there. Yeah.
Someone says we're at 103 likes. That's crazy. Thank you so
Awesome.
much, everyone. All right, should we just? We'll spin it after. We'll
Yeah.
I'll do that whole unboxing of Goldar, and make Ryan sit through more Power Rangers stuff.
He's gonna learn to love it, especially when he sees some Zords. I think they're basically Transformers. Right?
So these are his wings before he gets them from Lord Zed. Is that correct?
Yeah, like the first few episodes, he has the full wings, and then for whatever reason, I feel like he just loses them for no reason midway through the season, and then when Zed comes in, it's like he gives them back to Goldar, even though he's not sure why he lost them in the first place.
They were just gone.
My wings go. Yeah.
Was that you can do it? What's your best Goldar line? Your go-to?
My go-to is I will destroy you, Rangers.
That's pretty good.
Yeah,
that is pretty good. That's why I opened this one while you were.
I didn't gargle enough drywall screws this morning to do my Goldar impression properly, so I'll be ready next time.
He be gargling. All right, here's the sword.
Yeah, which was a lot of fun to work on. I didn't realize that he has little like lion heads on the hilt too. Like for a long time, I just thought it was kind of like squigglies. And if you look at the if you look at the reaction one, it's for sure just squigglies. But on this one, it's like, all right, it's ultimate. Let's actually look at it, and it's like lion heads.
Damn. All right, I need a sword holding hand to swap this out. So good.
Yeah. One thing I will say on the sword holding hand is really like put it in the hand, like all the way to the top. It fits better in the hand that way because that's how you're supposed to hold a sword.
Do I need to heat this or should be good?
You should be okay.
Oh, it's perfect. Just pops right out. Everything's good.
Ryan, is it already Reboxing Friday?
It's about that time.
They're staying out. It's just keeping all the accessories together.
Oh yeah, he does come with a lot.
Yo, look at this.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, I there's some figures that are going to be replaced because I don't know what angle. I don't know how to make him look up to the camera at you, everyone. But yeah, I'm gonna put the wings on too.
The hair gets in the way a little bit. Tail doesn't move, but that's because he's always got it tied up like that. He's never tail out.
Come on. All right, so I'm gonna put some wings on, I think, in the full review. Also, you also have what are these? The candles?
No, the badges of darkness.
Oh, right.
Which he gives to the putties, and then they become the Dark Rangers. It looks like people are asking about articulation a little bit.
There you go. These shoulder pads, it's got the little separate piece. It's not connected to the shoulder, so gives it a little more space. You can go out pretty high.
Yeah.
Or you can go up. Does it rotate or no?
No, it's just pad? No, it's just a little.
No.
It just gets out of the way.
It still gets up there, right?
Yeah.
What else do you all want to see? He can just diaphragm swivel here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he moves nice.
Thanks, man. Yeah, we're trying out the double ball joint torso thing, and I feel like it worked out. So
I think he can do everything like the actor could do in the suit.
that's kind of the goal.
If that makes sense.
Because especially with the costumes in the Zords, like they were pretty limiting. So if we can at least match that, if not do a little bit better, then I think we're golden. There's the air Goldar pose right there.
Have him in like a silhouette in front of the moon palace. Yeah, my joints are good. They're tight.
Good.
Yeah, because that episode when he's in the whatever dimension and Jason was trapped in there, like he's not doing crazy moves. He's just swinging a giant sword. It looks really clunky. So
yeah,
yeah, this is sick.
Yeah,
I want to see. I got to take some photos of these. I will not be getting any work done tomorrow. Imagine Goldar kept his tail as a belt like a Saiyan.
That'd be so sick. I kind of want to see that because he's like
figures with wings. Figures with wings are cool. I don't have a problem with wings. It's look at this. Look at this Goldar.
That's pretty good.
Look at this Goldar.
Your lights are really showing off how shiny it is. I'm getting high on my own supply all over again here.
I'm gonna move Spidey away from my knife here. Whoop. Jordan from Canada says pretty sword. I'm just mixing words together now. Will there also be a Zord-sized Green Ranger?
That would actually be sick because they're in that episode.
Him and Goldar fight.
Yeah, him and Goldar fight the Megazord.
Yeah,
I always thought was super funny.
Just do like a super cyborg size. The Dark Dimension, yeah, that's the prison that seemed to have infinite vape smoke because Cheney was the previous captor.
That's
so
right.
He left all the vape smoke in there, and somehow Jason was able to roll around, and Goldar couldn't see him in there. Yeah, good episode though. Ooh, diorama set for reaction. That would be cool. This pose is giving me some ideas of Goldar versus Mythic Legions, Templar Knights. Dude, I only know one pose for people holding a sword, and this is it. And he crushes this pose. The one pose that I can do. Head swap. All right, we'll do.
Did you put the? Yeah, you got the weapon wielding, gripping hand on there. Nicely done, John.
Thank you, Dad.
So proud of you.
I know how to play with toys. Okay, I know how to build them. I know how to track my purchases, and I know how to play with them. Yeah. Oh, head swap comes off pretty easily.
Yeah, the yelling head is my favorite.
Here's the ball joints.
Yeah. So, for those of you who are familiar with Ultimates, this head joint system is new, where it's the ball jointed hinge, so it can rotate up and down. You get a little bit more range that way.
Ooh, this is a good head too. Where's his face?
There you go. Yeah, the hair, you got to work with the hair a little bit, but yeah, the yelling head is my absolute favorite.
This one?
Yeah.
All right. I mean, that was great. Let's we're at 110. Dang, 110 thumbs up. Thank you so much, everyone. I think that means we should do the giveaway now. This is for 2 Super 7 reaction figures, courtesy of Kyle. It's 2 Super 7 reaction figures, the Black Ranger with armor and Alpha 5. Alpha 5 is a lot of fun, for sure. The Black Ranger comes with the shotgun axe.
Yep.
So go check those out. Thank you for these. Thank you, Super 7, for sending over this Ultimates Wave 1. I'm going to get a lot of work done tomorrow, but not really work done tomorrow. And if you win, please, go first of all, go follow Kyle O Flutes. Tag him if you're the winner. Tag Super 7, because these are a lot of these toys are a lot of fun. So thank you, Kyle. Here we go. We're going to draw this. I'm on the wrong page. I clicked through the screen share instead of the actual page. Here we go. And the winner is... Don't forget to hit the thumbs up while you're here watching and you're waiting for your name to be drawn. Redley697.
Nice.
Congratulations. If you have Instagram of some sort, message me, or Twitter of some sort, message me and get the details, and I'll send them over to Kyle.
Yep.
Again, Kyle, thank you so much. Very generous of you. And everyone, thank you for crushing it with the thumbs up. Hey, there you go.
Nice.
Do you have Instagram? Let me know your username, then I can reach out to you. You just let me hear it would be a good way to confirm. Anyway, do we have any more things to open?
I have these black series.
Did Ryan put his hand up?
It's getting late, but I said I would do this. So Kev sent me a nice little holiday gift there, and I'm not sure if they, I think they were for packing to like take up space in the box, but maybe not. But there was a bunch of Smarties, which I think, from my research I've gathered are Canadian M&Ms. So
well, we don't have packing peanuts in Canada. They're not a thing for environmental reasons. So when you go to the like Staples, they have bags of Smarties instead of packing peanuts. So that's what they use to fill packages.
So I'm gonna do this. I've never had them before, and we will.
It's just chocolate.
We will compare them to M&Ms.
Do you have a box of M&Ms? And is that what the giant jug of water is for? In case it sucks, you can
wash it down.
Yeah.
No, I don't. But I've been eating a lot of M&Ms because the office started doing like free snacks, and they keep upping their game in terms of like the kinds of snacks. And so yeah, they just have like M&Ms around all the time. So
free snacks at work.
Free snacks, living the dream.
Making toys and eating free candy. Are you just savoring the flavor? You're not chewing it?
I don't just like chew M&Ms right away. So the shell,
I couldn't even tell that you put it in your mouth.
The shell is a lot thicker than M&Ms. It's almost like those like Easter candies. I don't know what to say. It's thinner overall than an M&M, but the shell is thicker. So
you feel like you're getting ripped off?
It's thinner and thicker at the same time. But so that's my take on Smarties, everyone, for those wondering.
Do you have a preference, or you can't tell yet?
No, I could tell. We could blind taste test these all day.
We can tell.
No, but like which one's your preferred then?
Oh, I mean, I'm just used to the M&Ms. I'd have to say that, but good to know. Good to know now. So they were for packing.
Yeah.
Okay.
You weren't supposed to. No, I'm kidding. Save some for your wife too and the kids. Redley697. Yeah, let me know your socials. We can get in contact. Ryan, I know it's getting late. What time is it? Yeah, it is late. Thank you. I'm glad we got to redo this. Does this count as the 2022 annual or this year's annual?
It could be 22. I'd do it again this year if you want.
Yeah.
Oh, Kyle already securing the next date. He's a guy. I'll answer for him. It'll be last year's.
Don't give him a choice.
Yeah, let's do it. There. So not an honorable mention. It has to be in the year that that took place or something. I don't know. I have trouble keeping track of all the rules.
Well, you guys do your own rules on your year-end stream too, right? So
yeah,
it's a lot of stuff going on.
No, the rules are very clearly laid out. We all agree on them. We send out spreadsheets in advance, which you would appreciate, of reminding everyone what is eligible. And because 2 years ago we threw in the multi-pack, category, which really threw Dwight that first year. He was picking single figures out of a multi-pack for one of his like favorite figures, but I think we got it under control this year.
Nice. Well, thank you so much again for joining us and putting up with the silliness here and Kyle's lack of professionalism and dress code, clearly. But we'll do this again soon, and looking forward to what you guys got going on for 2023.
Yeah.
I want to see more designer desk videos with Kyle with impressions and music and outtakes. Those are the best.
More workout tips.
More weights.
Yeah. More workout tips.
Yeah.
I love that video.
we will see
too, right?
Yeah, there's a little bit of waist articulation, right? Yeah. I definitely have at least recorded another one since we talked about it. I don't know when it'll come out, but it's out there somewhere.
Yes. For the record, as Jason states, Smarties are not Canadian M&Ms because we have M&Ms in Canada. They're just Smarties. American Smarties is those sugar pucks that come in a tube pack on Halloween.
Yeah,
we call those rockets in Canada. Rockets. Yeah. Ryan, thank you so much. Won't keep you around any longer. Kyle, we're gonna wrap it up soon.
Yeah, we can wrap it up here. We can talk more about Power Rangers. It's up to you. I'm good to go.
All right, let's do
Ryan.
5 more minutes. 5 more minutes on Power Rangers. Ryan, thank you so much.
Later, bud.
All right, we'll catch you guys next time.
Cool.
There will be a next time.
I believe it.
We got it. This the trifecta of
That's right.
Crossovers.
That's right.
All right, I gotta go. I have to clean up this basement because they're still working on it. Like, I need to take all this stuff down.
Well,
thanks. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Later,
all right,
man.
take care, everybody.
See you, bud.
Bye.
See ya. He's gotta take all this stuff off the show.
I know. That's how committed he is to putting on a good show. Is he unpacked a bunch of stuff, put it up, and he's got to repack it back up. Professional. I'm not. I'm an absolute amateur over here for sure.
Did the winner drop their socials?
I don't know. Did he
Red
reach
Lee 697? Yoko, I did not send Ryan your Smarties. You have your own Smarties headed your way.
Yeah.
Jordan, shout outs to Ryan for hanging out with us.
Yeah,
it's no 6-hour stream, but
it doesn't have to be all the time.
He told me he prefers the 6-hour ones, if not longer. No, who in their right mind would want more than a 6-hour stream?
Not me. I don't even know if I like the 6-hour one. But like I told you before, I got made fun of once for leaving early, and now I will never be the person who leaves.
That's all it takes. One show for you to leave early, and your record is, I don't know, besmirched. We snort rockets in elementary school. Oh, you were badass, Ryan Dole.
What a cool guy.
All the cool kids were doing it. Smarties are an Aussie staple. M&Ms are fine, but Smarties they have the chocolate Smarties in Australia. Ryan Ting to review candy on his own channel. Professional chocolate reviewer. Yeah, Courtney, I love peanut M&Ms, but I can't because allergy reasons in the household, but they're the best. We smoked Smarties at my middle school. My God. Oh, Dan's still here. See, he's
the watcher.
He be lurking. You're very professional, Kyle. This Goldar is superb. I want to kick you off right now so I can go take photos of it. To be honest.
Yeah, I don't know if he. I think you went through everything, right? I mean, you have the wings and the hands and stuff, but most of it.
I mean, how can I top this? I don't know.
You have 4 other figures with you.
I will review them and give them the proper.
There you go.
Do the wing nubbins just
Yeah,
yank out?
it's a ball joint.
All right. Dwayne Shoots Toys. What about glossettes? I don't like glossettes. Like, I don't need more raisins in my life. Even if you drown them in chocolate.
Yeah.
Did anyone order Figure Arts Miles? RMD, it looks good, but like more companies are going to make it, right? Mafax is going to make it, probably, presumably. Sentinel's probably going to do another one. I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait. Oh, that looks good. Let me see that again. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
All right, you're good.
You want a sneak peek at the Rangers? Should we give them a sneak peek out? Well, you have the Rangers.
I mean,
Does
I
it count?
have one of them here. I have all of them here. But if you wanted to do the like slow reveal,
What is that?
you probably could. Where you
What
take
is this?
the slipcase off the box.
So the pizza dough?
Yeah. This is,
All right. Tip
Hungry,
for
hungry.
everyone. You could just take the nubbins out, like just lift upwards. The angle will slide the ball peg out of the slot here.
That's a pro tip.
That is a pro tip. You heard it here first on Unboxing Thursdays. Textured wings, texture on all the feathers as promised.
Feathered wings. Yeah.
Oh man, that's an easy swap. I like that. RMD did? Oh, I did. Art Plasty got the SHF Miles Morales.
I still need
I can't
to
wait
do
for that too.
I gotta grab one. It looks good.
I haven't bought a toy yet so far this year. If you're watching right now in the chat, how's the new year going so far? Kyle, did you buy anything new yet?
No, nothing like new. It's all existing pre-orders. Loophole. So I haven't done any of that. So yeah, that's what this was. This Ayla Secker is a great figure. I really like the posability. Very fun. But yeah, I haven't bought anything new yet, which is probably why I haven't picked up that Figure Arts Miles yet. I'm waiting for that holdout. I'm trying to see how long I can go. I kind of want to try and go a month without a figure because I don't know if I've ever done it. So
I've done it. Loophole free.
Nice. Very good.
Well, I'm gonna do a review of the rest of the figures, if not tomorrow.
Nicholas, the left and right wing indication is very easy to determine. It's one of them. It wouldn't work any other way.
Slightly curves in.
Yeah, it slightly curves in. I think he might be talking about the little nubbins, but those are exactly the same, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, what else have we got going on? We have do you have a few more questions for Power Ranger stuff? Oh, should I do a tease of the we'll do a tease of the Green Ranger.
Yeah.
I've made a huge mess.
Yeah. Legendary. The Gwen and the Miles coming out around the same time as the movie is like a very nice little touch. Like I think SHF did that, or Bandai did that with the Godzilla and Kong for Godzilla versus Kong. So like right as the movie was hitting, like you started to get the figures, and it was like a really cool way to build hype for it.
Build out before the movie makes a lot of sense. All right, here we go. Here?
Go give yourself a full screen, pal.
Camera A.
There you go. Look at that.
This is the Super 7 Ultimates Power Rangers Green Ranger. And that's it for tonight. No, I'm kidding.
You get so many unsubs.
Look at all those weapons. Yo. Evil Tommy.
Yeah.
Regular Tommy. What's the extra shields in the background?
Those-
like toy
yeah,
shields?
they're vac metal. Yeah, just like the old toy ones.
Vac metal. Oh,
Mhm.
and my camera died. That's time to go. All right. Did that person who won?
I don't know. Did they reach out to you on IG?
I don't have anything on Instagram. Red Lee 697. You know, I want to get these to you, but please. Did anyone? I'm asking other people. Did you see the winner say their name in the chat?
And they're all like, "No,
Nope, didn't see anything.
do it again."
All I see is congrats and that's it, and a thanks.
Should I show Green Ranger out of box? I have him here. Does anyone care?
Legendary Poser says, I don't know why I'm always surprised that I get enabled by the enablers.
That's the point.
It's in the name. No, I know he was here, he or she, but I don't know how to get in contact. All right, Kyle, show the Green Ranger, and then we're gonna hop on out of here.
All right, here we go. All right, this slow reveal.
Looks good, looks clean.
Yeah. Flip him over a little bit. Yeah. So there you go. Here's your Super 7 Ultimates Green Ranger. Not pictured as Kevin.
Oh, you did message me, the winner. Thank you.
Okay, good.
All right. I got to figure out this camera if I'm going to make more videos with this.
Yeah.
Turn back on camera. There you go. Kyle, these Goldar looks awesome, and I look forward to the rest of the wave. What else do you want to tell everybody?
Yeah, man. I'm very excited for these to be hitting. People get them in people's hands. It's been a long time coming. We appreciate your patience. We appreciate your support. I think they're going to be worth the wait. Yeah, I can't wait to see the photos that people start taking and the reviews and all that. It's been a lot of fun. Keep it tuned to Super 7. There's more Power Rangers where that came from.
Heck yeah. I mean, how much fun I'm having with the reactions, to have them, articulated with all the accessories that you put in there. And damn, my camera went out. Is that why you're laughing at me?
It is, yeah.
I'm like, what's this guy laughing about? I'm like, what's this fool laughing about? I'm like, oh, I am the fool.
I'm laughing at your compliments. They mean nothing to me.
The compliments. Send them to the compliments department. I deal with all this.
Good vibes only, everyone.
Yeah, I'm to have more accessories and posability from reactions to and how good everything looks. I'm excited for, I don't want to say more, I sound greedy, but to people to play with these too. Yeah, but also more.
Just picture a complete team, right? That's the dream, right? Everybody all in one shelf.
Exactly. So anything else, Kyle? Anything we missed?
No, man. Just keep it tuned to Super 7. See you all on the internet, Instagram, Wlodyga Dude, Kyle of Flute, all that good stuff. And enablers.
I don't even know how to properly spell flute now, ever since this joke came up about your name. T. Belay, thanks for tuning in, but we're just about to wrap up. Nicholas Elliott, Wave 2 and 3 also. Is that true? I don't know. Cannot confirm or deny. Check the website.
That's the plan. Yeah, that's the plan. We have a very handy pre-order status update page on the website that keeps you up to date on where your pre-orders are.
Perfect. I love getting updates on things that are not out yet, that we're waiting for. Thank you for hanging out tonight, Kyle, and of course Ryan. If you're listening to the replay later, everyone watching, if you had fun tonight, hopefully you can join next week. Jake from the website From Forlom to Zuckus, a Star Wars collecting page and Instagram website, all that stuff. We'll be joining next week talking about surprise Star Wars and Star Wars collecting, all that good stuff. And the week after that, Dark Joker's in. Dante from the Infinity Equation returns. So gonna have fun with the next few weeks of guests. More content, Boba Squadron every Monday night at 9 p.m. Eastern. And subscribe, turn on notifications so that you'll know when the reviews for the Ultimates Power Rangers Wave 1 come out. And I think that's it. If you're still looking for more toy stuff, go head over to the Toy Migos channel right now and see. I think they should still be on. They just started recently, and show them some love over there. Butter Raid. Until then, until the next episode, you can reach me or follow at these places where I post things. And just have fun. Have fun with this hobby. That's the important part. Don't let people tell you how to collect and enjoy your toys, because it should be a fun hobby for everybody. Have a good night and keep toying around. Peace. Need to change these angles.